Destroyer finds one. Now he eliminates it into a 1v1 situation. He had all the utilities that he need, and he decides to try
damage. Rapid rounds going for a 1-4 formation. And now there should be quick succession of kills here in position. And there we go. Beastie goes down along with spot for India. Under big time trouble with the FAMAS in play. iFragus, no P7 getting eliminated as well. Oh boy, Augusta.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to get things under control, but now the background is favorable for GG's Cafe once again. It's a 1v4 situation. History repeats itself, but no, he's still alive. He's all the way deep towards A long, but the man count is just too much. You have Molotov.
Of course, now the challenge here is to conquer the situation. Well, Rapid Rounds 2 be able to overcome the same, but BB1, he should be able to take care of this. Runs directly into the crosshair.
Oh, no.
Look at the weapon control, but at the moment, he knows for sure he will get the 3K. Oh, was about to get the 4K done as well. Goes for the third. Fantastic, man. This gives the huge lead for Global Gaming Cafe. Now, the question remains, will North Samurai be able to take the 2 lead here, both in position? They will get surprised, flanked from behind, and easy peasy kills.
Flashes or from the peaks that they've made from mid. Now the push needs to happen, and Yellow Flash catches one of the by surprise, 2 at the hands of 1, as Yellow Flash catches 2 players off guard. Now it's just a 3v4 situation, and headshot special.
Down. Not just go either ways, but from doing anything else. That's a perfect trade coming up. Another player gets taken down. It's all down to Collapse being the last surviving player. 1 versus 2 situation. They need to go in for the defusal as well. They do have the defusal kit. Spam comes in, but that does not matter. Evil Prince, he gets taken down. Down to a 1v1. The defusal was on the clock. SK Joy tries to maybe find one is important. Evil Prince with a perfect flash. And that's going to be shiny done for. Numbers are looking great for the sides of Rapid Round. All they need to do is maybe hold back and not aggress way too much. Trying to take another player down. Destroyer is able to do that to key. Peaks.
So the only difference is they're not going in for an aggressive push on B, but instead they are just steamrolling their way towards mid with the Tech 9. Already 1 kill at the hands of Shiny. Peaky does the same, and this aggressive approach turns out to be a chaotic gunfight that's happening from the mid side. Back in a 3v3 situation, SK Joy getting picked out from Peaky all the way from...
Quick time is what they do not have for themselves. Collapse is right around. Oh man, he just goes in for that spam and is able to connect 1. Yellow Flash is the last one to survive. 1 versus 1. Time is what it does not have. Again goes in for some more spam. Yellow Flash has been tagged so low. Does not have the time for defusal. Goes in for that peak. Shuts down Collapse.
Yeah, the biggest problem has to be the Molotov. Currently, Destroyer has it. SK Joy, wait a minute, he's just pushing aggro from mid. He gets caught out. At least he'll get 1 kill from his end. Molotovs won't be invested. I believe he will be using it. He's going to use it all the way from the CD side, but not very tricky situation. The field is currently playing as safe as possible, but that kill from Yellow Flash and field recovering that one.
This time over, it's once again going to be the B aparts push coming up. 4 is right around the corner. Just waiting for that right opportunity. Smokes to block off any corner, but SK Joy will be the first one to fall down. Yellow Flash once again. This is what I've been talking about again and again. There's no trading happening. Finally, someone to stop. Shinchan is probably the last one to survive. Tries to go in for the peak. Tries to go in and take him down. But Casper is defusing. He's going in for the ninja defuse. He's able to do that. Fitato Gaming. My goodness, pros don't fade. Casper is able to do that. I got
entirely clear. No one's actually present. Where are the rest of the players in Fitato Gaming? Well, BB knows. 2 kills removed out. And now he just needs to find the rest of the 3 players, and he might be...
Finds 1. Perfect trade from Shinchan again. Now Casper God is the last one to survive. Goes down to a 1v1 iFrags. But you know what? He'll be going into the defusal iFrags this time.
A questionable gun, because usually you actually get 1 shot. Headshot, never mind. Slots doing all his work. 2 kills. Gets the weapon.
This is 3. Global Gaming. There's a lot of damage that Slots already did to 2 of the players. 2v1 and iFrags. My goodness, it's just volleys falling down left and right here and there. Recoil Master, last one to survive. Maybe tries to find one, is not able to do anything. And guess what? Fitato Gaming.
Execute is going all the way towards A, but turns out it's quite the opposite. We forgot about Puranpoli. He has the high ground potential, even if you toss out the smoke like that. It's good! Oh, the flash was perfect! 2 kills, a 3rd from Ajay, as he just disintegrates to, to take out Shinchan. This is not good. They need to recover this round as quickly as possible. And look at how Fidato Gaming is just taking good advantage of it. Slots is still alive and he is still kicking. 2 kills, gets the upgrade of the op. 10 seconds left. P7, well, he waits for the timing for them to push through the smokes. Here comes the flash. P7, perfect timing. Blinds 1, second, third, and then the 4th. Removed out immediately. That's all it requires.
Taking their good time. Not really sure if Shinchan will able to get one, but look at that. It's very risky. It's very risky. But
What? No!
2 of their players. The reload comes into the picture, and that's where he's not able to find the third one.
Fidato is taking it so slow. I do think that they should maybe turn up the pace at times because they're still towards the T side. But Discount waiting for that late T towards connector, takes down Thunder. Puran Poli goes aggressive, takes down Mons. Slots as well with the follow-up is gonna find
Tills in his way down is not able to do that, gets taken down, and it is going to be a 4 versus 5 situation. Numbers once again in favors of Fidato Gaming.
They definitely had the numbers in their favor, but it's gonna be Lucia gets a beautiful 2K with that MP5, takes down Casper, Puran Poli falls as well, but Sloppy gets the second one as well. Down to 1v2, and it's gonna be Ajay gets the upper down with his own up. Come on, with the naked 1v1 situation. Ajay is definitely gonna make him not defuse right now. There goes Big with a beautiful flick.
So we're in August.
I guess these matches are going to be more than enough to pump me up again.
I'm really excited though. So the two matches that we're going to have will be the first matchup, which will be up against LAE Gamers Lounge versus Team Rapid Rounds. That will be
Yeah.
our first matchup for the day. And the second match will be Fidato Gaming versus Global Gaming Cafe. Let's not forget that this is a best of ones in the semifinals. The winner of this will proceed to the grand finals, which in fact is a LAN event. So I'm really excited to see, which team will proceed into the grand finals and also which team would they, go up against.
Yeah, that's going to be honestly, Rapid Run does have a big responsibility right now because they are the known defending champions of this tournament already. So again, qualifying for the grand finals would be a big responsibility. But at the same time, if I talk about the other team as well, e gamers, not really sure on what exactly their playing five looks like, but we do have the insights of the map p2, and it is going to be the map of Mirage. Again, anything and everything can just happen in this map as we keep talking about it again and again. But what do you think? I mean, even if I ask you about the first half itself, what scoreline can you predict?
Since Mirage is known to be the most played map in history of any CS2 games, I mean,
Yeah.
it follows up with Dust 2. I mean, every time when you boot up a match, the first competitive match that you get is Dust 2, followed
Yeah.
up with the next Mirage, and then you have Inferno being the third most played maps. So for Mirage, when it comes to strategies and all that stuff, lineups, everybody knows about Mirage lineups.
Yeah.
The mid smokes, you even have the Molotov. So it always comes down to the way how the players play. So see if in the first half, if one of the players choose to go aggressive and they keep pressuring and they win most majority of their rounds, I'm pretty sure that gaining a huge advantage first in the first half would be a best bet. But I could say that if things go out like I'm not quite sure, maybe a 7-4 or a 7-6 maybe in the first half, I think the ones who are in the CT side could come back as strong as possible if they figure out a way to counter the aggression.
Yep, agreeing with you completely. Also, that we're talking about maps, you mentioned that Inferno was the most played map. Honestly, if I talk about back then, the times where we used to see CSGO, where there were no real big changes in the map of Inferno itself, players used to love that map. But going down to CS2, I've seen a lot of players not opting in to go in for the map of Inferno itself. They tend to just go and, quickly ban it. They just don't want to play Inferno anymore. And I kind of really feel sad for that fact because, again, there was a very good map whenever we talked about it, the way everything was, and also a huge advantage to the CT side in that specific map itself. So I honestly used to love Inferno back then, but yeah, after the huge impact coming up, it just kind of seems to be a bit difficult for everyone. And even if I talk about the sides of Team Rapid Round, before the changes itself, Rapid Round was a team who were so strong on Inferno. But after that, when I had a conversation with one of their players, they just quickly said that no, man, Inferno is no more our cup of tea, and we are just going to go and permanently ban that map whatsoever.
Yeah, it's really sad to see that we won't be able to see maps like Inferno. I mean, we did get to see a lot of newer maps too. We've
Yeah.
seen Anubis, we've even seen Ancient map, which we did get to see a lot of players play in the previous matchups time and time and again. But since the stakes are higher, it's semi-finals. You don't want to risk adding a lot of newer variety into it. I kind of
Yeah.
understand why the teams would make a decision to go in on a very familiar place, Mirage. So. Well, I think we got a confirmation from the production team that we finally got a match, so we're not going to waste any time at all and start things off with the pistol round. Round number one, rapid round on defense, and LAE gamers round on the T side. So let's see how well things could go out well for these two teams.
Important round, honestly, because once again, what comes into the play in the second round is going to be the economy. Shiny slowly and steadily trying to make his way inside. Well, though he's very up close, the flash is going to hit him perfectly, but does not matter as yellow flashbangs, the very first one, the dual Beretta comes into the play, but Destroyer and Headshot special, they get denied on the other side. So this time over, it's going to be a great advantage coming off the sides of La Gamers. They did find the first frag. I'm talking about the sides of rapid rounds, but now it all goes down to one last remaining player, SK Joy. Will he be able to do anything? A 1 versus 4. The bomb gets planted, and now it's all down to the post plant situation. Trying to take down one is not able to get anything, and La Gamers to start things off gets the very first round for themselves. Coming off the sides of La Gamers, they did find the first frag. Well, they do have the defusal kit. Spam comes in, but that does not matter. Evil Prince, he gets taken down to a 1v1. The defusal was on the clock. SK Joy Tries to maybe find one is important. Evil Prince with a perfect flash. And that's going to be shiny done for. Numbers are looking great for the sides of Rapid Round. All they need to do is maybe hold back and not aggress way too much. Trying to take another player down. Destroyer is able to do that with key. Peaks.
So the only difference is they're not going in for an aggressive push on B, but instead they are just steamrolling their way towards mid with the Tech 9. Already one kill at the hands of Shiny. Peaky does the same, and this aggressive approach turns out to be a chaotic gunfight that's happening from the mid side. Back in a 3v3 situation, SK Joy getting picked out from Peaky all the way from...
Quick time is what they do not have for themselves. Collapse is right around. Oh man, he just goes in for that spam and is able to connect one. Yellow Flash is the last one to survive. 1 versus 1. Time is what it does not have. Again goes in for some more spam. Yellow Flash has been tagged so low. Does not have the time for defusal. Goes in for that peak. Shuts down Collapse.
Yeah, the biggest problem has to be the Molotov. Currently, Destroyer has it. SK Joy, wait a minute, he's just pushing aggro from mid. Gets caught out. At least he'll get one kill from his end. Molotovs won't be invested. I believe he will be using it. He's going to use it all the way from the CD side, but not very tricky situation. The field is currently playing as safe as possible, but that kill from Yellow Flash and field recovering that one.
This time over, it's once again going to be the B aparts push coming up. 4 is right around the corner. Just waiting for that right opportunity. Smokes to block off any corner, but SK Joy will be the first one to fall down. Yellow Flash once again. This is what I've been talking about again and again. There's no trading happening. Finally, someone to stop. Shinchan is probably the last one to survive. Tries to go in for the peak. Tries to go in and take him down. But Casper is refusing. He's going in for the ninja defuse. He's able to do that. Fitato Gaming. My goodness, pros don't fake. Casper is able to do that. My God.
Entirely clear. No one's actually present. Where are the rest of the players from Predator Gaming? Well, BB knows. 2 kills removed out. And now he just needs to find the rest of the 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NVIDIA Reflex iCafe Attack presents Counter-Strike 2, supported by ZOTAC Gaming and NVIDIA. We are back once again. We just completed the first streamer showdown that was happening LAN live at the event, and now we are back again with the important part, the grand finals best of 3, which will be up against Team Lai Gamers versus Global Gaming Cafe. I'm your cast for today by Augusta. Alongside I have my co-caster Pycast to hear and talk about the entire grand finals matchup, which is going to be happening right about now. So Pi, welcome back once again. How are you doing and how excited are you for this grand finals?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited. I've seen some of these teams go up against each other. We've watched some of them play really good and get some really amazing matchups and kills and just highlights and crazy clutches. I'm all in for that. I'm really excited to watch how exactly are they going to go up against each other and what exactly is going to be the outcome. Obviously, that's what all of us are here for, but that's what I'm here for as well, just in case. But that being said, the first match is going to be in the map of Inferno. It's definitely going to be a really fun match. And that being said, let's see, is it gonna be Global Gaming taking the first victory, or is it gonna be Lai getting the lead? Oh, first match is an Ancient, my bad. That's the Ancient. Then which map do we have, Baba?
I
Revised,
believe, we have the first map being Ancient, the second map being Mirage, and the Deciders
Overpass
being
was
in
it?
Overpass.
Yeah.
I'm quite, I'm really curious to know why they've made a decision to ban Inferno, mainly because we don't want to have that same 2, repetitive maps like Mirage and Inferno being played over and over again. So maybe they want something new out of it. So bringing in Ancient will definitely bring a lot of strategies up in place, right? The lineups from the smokes, maybe a Molotovs, huge control towards the mid place where Ancient is notoriously known for. So it just highly depends upon how these 2 teams play up against. And if one of the maps do end up being in favor for one of the sides, I'm pretty sure map number 2, Mirage, will be an even ground for both these teams. So at this point, it's always a huge question mark to determine who will get it. But nonetheless, I think Mirage will be a deciding factor to determine which team will have the maximum advantage. And the ones who have the better aimings, maybe we'll get to see that.
Definitely, man. If they're on if they're on their A game today, and if their aim is working and going in their favor, it's gonna be an easy game, easy day for them, and an easy map. So hope for the best, and let's pray that both the teams are at their A game today, because they need to win this grand finals, and they need to get the first map accordingly so that they get off a good start. That being said, it is gonna be LAE Gamers going up against Too Easy Gaming. How did the team names change? Was it a global gaming?
Yeah, I think
Maybe
it is the
name
same team. It is the same. It's the same players
just
as we
changed,
expect on global gaming. It's just they made it easier for us to talk about, right? So yeah, it's Too Easy Gaming going up against the side on the side of the T side. But yeah, once again, it's the same players, it's the same team. Don't worry about it, folks. It's just they just changed the team names. So let's not forget, this is a LAN event, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to work out between these two. So, man, Ancient is already opened up, which means that the pistol round is ready to go.
This is going to be the start, and this is definitely going to determine the momentum or the shift that the first half is going to go in. T is going to try to hit towards the B side. There's one tacked up in the corner, and P7 goes for the frag, doesn't find it, but BB1 still alive, anchoring the side single-handedly with a speed of 50. Feel still trying to go in aggressive, but Recall Master comes in, takes down Shiny with the dualies. Feel with the trade. Peaky as well follows up on Recoil. With that, it's gonna be the first round already shifting towards the T's, and a really good start. On the other hand, CTs, they did fall really quickly. P7, I would have expected one trade before he got picked off, but Baba, that was real quick. That was real swift as well.
Yeah, it was really quick coming in from LAE Gamers. And what's more interesting is that they are committing for a very risky buy. 2 AKs, 1 Galils, followed up with 2 Mac-10s, which will be powerful in the next round when it comes to their, with Too Easy Gaming forced on their eco rounds. I'm pretty sure they'll be playing it as safe as possible. P7 and BB1, both of them having the P250s. Shiny already starts things off by going very aggressive towards the lamps. Misses a lot of shots, and BB1 gets away with a kill. But as soon as we focus on the side itself, every single player from the side of Too Easy Gaming have been removed out of the equation, which means from that eco round that they've only secured 1 kill out of the 4. They lost the M4s, but in the end, it will be LAE Gamers who will secure yet another round, in which round number 3, everyone has their AKs and good amount of utilities.
These are gonna be a little bit more favored in this round because of definitely their loadout, just like you said. But on the other hand, the CTs need to predict where this attack is gonna come towards, where the execute could come towards, and they know in the map of Ancient, mid becomes a really important region to contest, and each and every round we've seen them do that nicely or decently, but this time they're going all in. They have all the smokes and 3 players already stationed, 2 players already pushing out of B main there. You can see ramp has already been cleared, but Feel waiting with that possession, that cheeky angle, finds the first frag. Shiny with the follow-up, gets the second one on the board, and they almost have the side as well. There's 1 player still left towards Punat, and there you go. He's gonna push in. Shinshan finds collapse, takes him, goes back a little bit, creates some space for his team. He's going to wait and try to delay the plan a little bit more. But down to a 2v3, Peaky clears some corners, clears some positions. Still not clear on what to do and which position to execute. And they do have the bomb, at least. That's in their favor. But still, there's 1 player positioned towards CT. And there you go, P7 peeks in. Peaky was waiting for it. And he found it. And what a beautiful frag. Down to a 1v2 after plant situation. Let's see, can he do it?
Yeah, that opening is more than enough, but that will cost one of the players being removed out from LAE Gamers' side, making them a 1v2 situation. Both Sinchan and Recall Master, they only have 1 flash to disorient that particular line of sight, so they'll go accordingly with trades. Information being given, headshots not working out well, but it's perfectly lined up. He gets spun. Now it's a 1v1 situation. Sinchan, last man standing. Peaky very low on HP. 1 body shot should do the trick for the defensive side to get it, and he will do exactly that. Quick peek, gets the kill. Is it more than enough to get for the defuse? I really don't think so, because unfortunate that he does not have the defuse kit. So he'll be forced to fall back, and just like that, LAE Gamers will win. Just a speck of that health left. Shinchan will survive. He'll get the weaponry, but time is exactly what got 2EZ Gaming to be in a very bad spot.
It was a good try. I would say if P7 would have okay, if P7 would have not gotten picked off, the round could have been a really easy 1v3 for them. But that somehow got turned into a clutch situation for the T's instead, and that completely worked against them, which should have been in their favor in the first place. With that being said, T's, they do have a really good economy. Shiny with that awesome entry completely obliterates Shinshan with a crispy headshot, shuts him down. He knew there was someone over pushing or overextending there. Second he got the sight, they shut him down. Shiny goes in again, this time not gonna be good for a frag though. BB1 takes him down with the Deagle, collapse with a counter, is gonna take that recoil. BB1 is just absolutely bonkers, is gonna push out of there, jumps out, gets two, and now it's all down to a 1v3 situation that they need to defuse. Feel once again in a clutch situation, is not gonna be able to do anything this time. Too easy, took a little bit, but they are back on track, and it looks like it's going well for them now.
Yeah, the pressure that we see from 2EZ Gaming is quite similar to the matchup that I casted at the semi-finals from NVIDIA Reflex iCafe attack. It's the same strategy that we've seen. We see two of the players, both Shin-Chan and Recall Master, applying a lot of pressure towards mid and lamps. One of them, which is iFrag Easy, who was making sure that none of the B side would make a lot of crossfire angles being placed from the B side. You have good amount of covers, and Shin-Chan will always be present to ensure that they could have at least good control and have those important line pecks. Now once again, it's not going to be Shin-Chan who's going to be holding that line of sight. It will be Recoil Master who's going to hold that as best as possible. So information is king. They will make sure to gain good amount of cover. You can see how well 2EZ Gaming are currently in their positionings, and that is definitely forcing Live Gamers to play it as safe as possible. They know that one of the players are playing very close. They don't have good amount of weapons, and with the help of that Tech 9 pushing towards the smoke, won't be able to secure it, but will deal a lot of damage towards Live Gamers' end instead. Losing two players back to back, they need to rely on their deagles, and they can only secure those headshots when the smoke dissipates. Once again, the push will be made. The Tech 9 securing one kill, and that is all it needs for Live Gamers to secure it. Once again, a little bit of correction, folks. Once again, it's not 2EZ Gaming, though. I do have to apologize for that. It's still Global Gaming Cafe on the CT side. Let's take a look at the instant replay once again. It's just an eco round. Live Gamers tried to at least get a pick or two. They did secure at least one of them, but they're back with yet another broken buy. Less utilities. They still have one Molotov from Peaky, and that might be used all the way towards the A side, and they will secure one this time. Taking out Shiny, Global Gaming Cafe are just looking very promising though with this hold. They're flinging back, and Live Gamers, once again, they're facing the deficit.
Just take a look at the way they're taking control towards mid and towards B ramps. Each and every round, they flush a lot of util down there, and they just completely extend towards that position and not letting the T's breathe at all. And for the past 2 rounds, or past 3 rounds itself, it's worked for them beautifully. Every time they've been able to create the pressure and not even let the T's get out of their positions, let alone get towards the side. This time as well, it's gonna be not that good a buy for the T's, so they're gonna have to struggle a little bit with some Tech 9s, some Deagles, and maybe a P250. I can see one. And that being said, let's see how exactly are they gonna plan on getting that entry. All of them just pushing beam in without any utils. They don't have any flashes working for them either. P7 and Shin-Chan with a decent crossfire are gonna take 2. Okay, that was a beautiful play. iFrags takes down Shiny. I don't think so it was P7, but Recoil comes in. Go for another 2 for himself. Takes down Field, takes down Collapse, and is gonna get the lead back in their favor. Absolutely massive round. To be fair, the CTs didn't have to do much in that. They just needed to hold the positions, spray down some preset angles, and they were good to go. And a really swift round, a really smooth round coming in. But this is gonna be the full buy. That could be a problem for Global. And on the other hand, this time let's see, does that early control towards mid help them or work against them?
I mean, at this point, this whole match is just a huge question of enduring aggression. Live gamers have been pressured time and time again from B Rams, and Global Gaming Cafe have secured multiple times. And I know it's just an eco round in the previous round, but the way how they've committed to that B rush immediately forced Global Gaming Cafe to go for a quick rotate, and they are really good at it. The rotates are quick. They don't have to worry about the bomb being planted. They are on time, and they have the perfect timing to remove these players one by one. And this is definitely concerning for Lai gamers, especially knowing that the entire B Rams is under the control of Global Gaming. This forces Lai gamers to only push towards the A side, where mid has full-on control. They can't even push towards mid. They need a pick. And if you look at Peaky's location, he's still unsure. You know, they still need to worry about Molotovs, which are used already in early and second rounds, but this pick though from 4 definitely helped them. That's the opening. Now they just need to worry about Donut and towards the CT. They got it covered. Smokes are present. They've secured and planning the site, and now it's post-plant for Global Gaming Cafe.
Definitely going to be a close plant situation. They have some utils going in for their favor, but the man advantage is the thing that's going to be the biggest issue. P7 as well falls down to a 5v3 retake. There's a pop flash coming in. It's not going to find anyone, but okay, it's going to work against them instead. BB1 falls. Frags as well gets picked up, and Shining for another takes on Recall Master. Just like that, that crossfire was just absolutely impenetrable that time. And that being said, it's a 4-on-4 scoreline coming in for the T's as well. Once again, equalizing the situation, not at all letting the lead get away. That being said, both the teams still has a good enough buy. The CTs as well are not going to be struggling in terms of economy. They have all the money they need, and they have all the weapons they need as well. This time they need to focus a little bit more towards the A site as well. They're leaving the A main region to completely just one player to guard it, and at times it can be difficult if 3 to 4 players start to just rush in. But P7 and Shinshan, beautiful aggression. Peaky falls, finds Shinshan finds him through the wall bang headshot. BB1 gets another down to a 3v5.
Yeah, for a moment there I thought Peaky had the advantage, and BB1 using the power of using the power of high ground potential, he finds the head of one, actually 2 players, making sure that he has the entire control of A long. Once again, Lai gamers are back in a very difficult spot with just collapse and feel, being only being the only 2 players playing currently towards square. I mean, if you take a look at this entire round, the pressure that you saw from Peaky, for a moment there I thought Peaky could get away with a kill or 2. But turns out Global Gaming, they were very careful about it. They made sure to check every single corners and ensure that even if the Molotov was used to deny any aggressive push, you still need to clarify it. You need to check your corners, and they're just doing an exceptional way of clearing out important angles one by one. They're slowly losing a lot of time. The pick will at least help one of them, but you forgot about BB1, who's been so dominant on the A side, securing 3 kills. Is on it. He's in it for the 4th. Can he secure it? All the way from A long, and he will get caught out nonetheless from BB1 once again. Great hold, 4K, and we actually did get to see that self boost that he made all the way from the A side, right? He did get to see one of the heads of the T plays, a really great angle to notice out the important lines of sight, and that definitely caught out the players off guard.
For sure, it was a really good boost, man. The timing as well was what we should have noticed. The second he pushed there, the second he boosted there, he's found someone. And all it took for him was a second. But once again, there's going to be a molly towards mid. Is someone going to push through it? I don't think someone's going to be that aggressive. By Frags, once again, with the same positioning, is going to clear some position, cheeky angles as well. Feels, once again, is going to be holding boxes and waiting for someone to push doors. But is he gonna find anyone? I don't think so. CTs will be over pushing that much. Still down to a 5v5. This could be a fake and then a late execute, but this time they have a really heavy presence towards A site as well. The CTs won't let it off guard. They won't let it out of their control that easily this time. But that's the thing, Baba. Lai should be the team deciding how the match goes or in what direction it is heading. It is them who seems to be on their back foot right now. It's them who are like scared of pushing to positions when they should just like flash and just push in, just like this, something like this. But Shiny falls. iFrax as well with the beautiful crossfire, gets 3k. Massive returns from that crossfire there. Down to a 1v4 already, and PK falls as well. What do I even say? That was phenomenal.
Yeah, let's take a look at that replay once again. The cross angles from Global Gaming. If one does not work out, you still have the trades. And you can see how confident they are in holding this one important choke angle. They're not even letting them inside the site at all, and this is definitely getting concerning from Lai Gamers. Of course, they've won their first and second round. Of course, they did manage to dwindle their economy a bit, but when it comes to that pressure, they have no other choice but to rush aggressive, and the aggressiveness will be contained from Shinchan, immediately giving away the information and their intentions. Push needs to happen. The Mac-10s definitely not favoring any of those kills at all, forcing in a 2v4 situation, and Shiny, the only man left standing, doesn't have a proper weapon to go for a simple kill. And once again, it's Global Gaming Cafe who are dominating the first half on the side of CT. I mean, like, the amount of strategies that you see, one player playing from lamps, one pushing aggressively from mid. They have the entire mid control in their hands thanks to the early use of the smoke and the Molotovs, ensuring none of the players from the side of T would go as aggressive. And the best part about it is that Lai Gamers, they're not making a decision to push through the smokes because they don't want to get caught in that crossfire. I don't even see any pre-fires made from those smokes, nothing. But looking at this round, this is quite interesting. You have Feel playing from a very flank side, mainly playing as a distraction, and the whole B side is open. This is looking good from Live Gamers.
Got no one towards A. They've completely left that open. They would have expected, I guess they were going for a B stack and expected it to be a B hit completely, but oh well. 4 finds the first one, recoil falls, and they've already gotten the A site already. They've gotten the bomb down. No, not yet. There's still time. They're waiting for the bomber to come back. They still have the bomb down, and the BB1 just pushes through the smoke. Doesn't have a care in the world. Finds 2 completely off guard. Takes him down. Shiny once again is gonna follow up and try to find him, but nah, it's gonna be too late for that. iFrax to try. Feel down to just 1-2 HP. There you go, BB1 with the cheeky possession. Finds yet another. Go for the 3rd frag. Now down to a 1v2, and the last player is obviously on the side. Is he gonna be able to pick off the player towards CT? He's completely crossed in, and the second he walks away, it's gonna be BB1 taken down. Shiny flicks away. Finds P7 as well. Oh well, that was that. Abba, thoughts?
I mean, for a moment there, I thought that was supposed to be Live Gamers' round, but turns out I had a feeling that this would be a 1v2 clutch, and turns out it actually did. Great flick though from the man himself, Feel. I mean, he's definitely feeling. Sure. I know I'm out of puns. I'm just gonna stop it for now. But that would be the end of the first half, folks. Second half will be opened up. Everything is reset. It's the pistol rounds, and it's Global Gaming's turn to proceed with their attacks. And now we just have to see how Live Gamers play on their defense. 4-dash. Okay, wait a minute. That is very risky. Okay. Alright, 4-dash. He's just dashing his way towards his first peak and gets a frag just like that. Alright. Everything's going well. Peaky through the smoke secures one more. This time Live Gamers are just turning the tables. They have the pistol round under their control, and Shiny is just popping out players. It's a 1v2 now. It's up to Collapse and Peaky. They haven't planted the bomb just yet, and P7, he's just running out of dodge. Proceed to plan towards the safest place, and that is towards the B side. He will confirm it. Pistol round is always an important round for the CTs to get enough amount of economy to get at least some SMGs at their hands, but it's all up to P7 to steal the round away. Can he do it? No, that is the answer. Collapse gets the headshot, and Live Gamers will get their economy advantage by winning this pistol round.
He had the only thing he had going for him was the element of surprise. He didn't hide. He did try to go for an unexpected position, but the CTs were aware of that. They still came completely from behind that, and even then they checked him. The second he was revealed, there was no point in him saving. All he could have done was take a 1v1 fight with both of them and use the cover to his advantage, but there was just no time for that. A really good try though. On the other hand, just like you said, Lai are just on another level. What the hell was that? Even I have no clue. 4 with that opening and just the crossfire, then again just the slaughter. It was just absolutely amazing. But with that, it is still gonna be the tiebreaker round. Not the tiebreaker round, but definitely the tie round if Lai comes to win this. And it is gonna be mostly the round going in their favor because they have all the buys going in. M4A1Ss, there's an M4 as well. We can see a USB there. And another SMG on the board. A really, really good loadout, and I don't think Zotis are gonna wanna invest anything in this round per se. We're still changing some HUDs in here and there, but still we'll be starting the match real quick. But I don't think so the T's are gonna commit buying anything this time. So would we just expect a B or an A push right away with no utils as well?
I mean, we just have to wait and watch by, because the way how GGs have been playing at this point, a lot of pressure towards mid, lamps, and B, it just completely locks up the entire site. Now, global gaming, actually, like gamers could actually do a similar strat like this, but we just have to wait and watch and see exactly what their ideas are. Now that they have, great weapons from their end. I mean, they have 2 M4A1 silencers. You even have the M4A4. I'm pretty sure Feel will at least be able to drop some important utilities, or maybe have a defuse kit in their hands if all hell breaks loose. I mean, it's $400 to buy a defuse kit. Defuse kit is very important if you want to reduce the amount of seconds you'd need to defuse the C4. I mean, that's an important kit to have. And although many of the players wouldn't recommend, many of the players wouldn't like, I wouldn't say recommend, wouldn't like to get the defuse kit and go more in opt of getting more better weapons. It really depends on how the players go into it, right? Most of them would just pick only utilities and play accordingly to utilities and wait for the T side to push. Some would just rely heavily on weaponry, just like BB1 did on the first half. You saw that 4K that he made. No flashes, no nothing. Just relied entirely on his M4 kills. Dodges the flashbang that the T-side had thrown. And he just played to it accordingly. It's always about positioning. BB1 absolutely nailed the hold on towards A side. And the retakes that they did from Global Gaming was absolutely phenomenal. I just love the way how they played. Although from Lai Gamers' end, there were some, especially on that one round where I saw most of the players from Global Gaming Cafe push through the smoke, and Live Gamers didn't had any other ideas to even counter it. And the first half, Global Gaming Cafe, they were afraid to push through smokes because Global Gaming had such good control over it. So second half, once again, folks, it's still a technical pause. We're still having some issues, but hopefully that issue will be resolved as of now. But for Live Gamers, they've managed to bring it back. They won the pistol round. It's 7-6. It could come back to a 7-7, equalizer, and it's the grand finals after all. So, we just have to wait and watch.
Hey, definitely we all want the grand finals to be a roller coaster every single time. So even this time, they're just taking all the boxes and taking it as close as it gets. A 7-on-7 scoreline is what I'd expect as well, just like we see all the economy and everything going in the favor of Lai, and Global not having anything to work with this round. It's going to be an easy win for Lai, hopefully. And with that being said, Global needs to figure out how are they going to approach Lai's defense, and is it going to be different than what they were doing? Is it going to be similar to what they had in their minds? But definitely we'll be able to see how exactly that goes in a bit, till the time the technical pause ends. We've been looking at that for a while. I guess there's a player disconnection. We've lost 2 players already. We'll be getting them back, and the ping is high as well for Recoil Master. Seems like some background technical issues, guys. What can we do? And as always, I talk about this with every caster of mine. We always find some some issue. We always have some issue when we get into a LAN Grand Finals, man. And it is not a CS tournament if that doesn't happen. Am I right?
Yeah,
Or am I
absolutely.
right?
It usually happens from time to time. At this point, it's just normal, normal disasters that we can't even, expect to happen. And although it happens most of the time, in order to, get the recovery, it'll just take a lot of time to come back. But don't worry, folks. We'll just make sure to get this match back as soon as possible. I know you guys are. Waiting to see exactly waiting for this match to happen. But yeah, all in all, I have to say the first half itself, Global Gaming Cafe, they use the same strategy multiple times. I know we kept saying this. I know I keep saying this, but it's just the second half is always the ones where it has a huge change, where it has the major impact from both the teams. What once you see in the first half, one team's having the major advantage, having a huge lead of 9-3, suddenly ends up being a 9-11 or a 9-10 score line. There are some certain conditions that it could happen.
Yeah, there are. That's the thing. Every time something like this happens, and it's not even the player's fault or anyone. It's just the days of the internet falls, or someone just randomly disconnects from the server, even if everyone is just sitting there in the cafe, in the LAN situation, and something just drops out. Something like that happens. But that's the fun of it. That's the fun part of it. You that way get some sort of breaks so you can, use it to break the momentums as well, but that can sometimes lead to your momentum breaking as well. But that being said, let's see what happens. Can we see all the players joining in real soon, or would we need a reset or something? Because we can see players going one by one, and hopefully they'll be reconnecting back to the game as well. This is not a round we should be, waiting that much for, because it's anyways a pretty short round to see.
Yeah, it's a technical pause nonetheless, Pi. So
Yeah, I know, I know.
I think the technical issues will be quite a lot. So we'll be taking a short little break, folks. We'll be right back after this. All right, folks, welcome back. I know it took quite a lot of time for this technical difficulties, but we are back, and we are resuming back round number 14. Winning the pistol rounds, once again, we will get to see Global Gaming Cafe securing the pistol round, which means they'll be the one going on attack. So we just need to wait for them to see how exactly will they proceed with this aggressive push. It turns out it's a 3v4 situation. Live Gamers Lounge having the advantage in their hands, and now they also have a weapon in their hand. It's looking good, but he's the only one left. He has the flash, but there's a lot of players to focus on to, and he'll get picked out. Unfortunate. And turns out Global Gaming Cafe will put themselves back on the lead. 7-7 is the scoreline.
Definitely we were looking at a tiebreaker anyways, Baba, and this was inevitable. I've been talking about this so long. We were waiting for this round for so long. But finally, we're gonna be over with that round and we'll be heading into the equalizer. And now we'll find out who's gonna be the one who takes the lead from this point on. It's gonna be CTs. They definitely have a really good buy. On the other hand, if we talk about the T's, even after the last eco, it's not gonna be looking that good for them. they still don't have the economy working in their favor. This time, let's see how exactly are they gonna approach the sites. Last time it was pretty clear an A hit, which didn't work for them. This time, hopefully, this could be a bit more of a split hit, but nope. They're still gonna be committing B this time. iFrax gets the opening, but collapse and feel just 3 to 4 frags these two players have gotten single-handedly. Massive returns. And with that, another Rico getting shut down completely and obliterated as well. Lai now on the back foot are gonna be behind with one more round. With that, we'll take a look at the replay and you can take us through it again.
Yes, and once again, a little bit of a correction, folks. Global Gaming Cafe are on attack on the T side, and Live Gamers are the one who are currently in CT. So they're the ones who are getting the lead on the side of defense, putting themselves back in the lead, 8-7. And Global Gaming, they are not doing good when it comes to the T side. You know, both the Shinchan and iFraggy are doing as best as they could to hold their ground, but turns out they have finally found the opening this time, all the way from B long, and now they're just going to go very aggressive into the side unless and until something else happens, and I believe Peaky might have something else to say from his end.
Yeah, that's the thing. They were waiting for the full buy. This time they have it on all the utils they needed to push with it. But Peaky is still holding a really cheeky angle, just pushes out of there. Finds P7 completely off guard, takes him down, but instantly, finds recoil, takes him down, instantly gets traded off by P7. Boom, completely blinded. He did jump out of there, but the timing was completely wrong and work in his favor. But 1v4 completely. Lai are gonna lose the lead that they'd gotten. But that being said, it's going to be Global getting another round on the board and equalizing the situation once again. An 8-on-8 scoreline. Collapse will be trying to save the weapon this time. Nothing else he can do. There you go. It's going to be a round coming in for the Global Gaming Cafe. And an 8-on-8 scoreline. Economy being a problem now for the CTs. A little bit of a problem. But it's just 4 that doesn't have a weapon, I guess, and he'll get some kind of a drop if that's not gonna be an issue for them. 2 M4s already coming in and are being invested as well. Peaky needs to get the opening, man. He at least needs to find one frag towards mid or towards donut, wherever he decides to peek in this time. Or maybe it could just be towards B ramp. Where exactly would he be heading? Shinshan going towards mid. Is gonna drain some Molotovs and some utils towards mid. Is gonna show his presence. And it's gonna make the CTs think this could be a B or this could be a or mid hit, but oh well, this is gonna be a B hit, but a late B hit and BB1 waiting. Finds Field, instantly takes him down, checks the corner as well, the only cheeky possession. He's gonna find one, it's gonna be boom towards Connector, is gonna get taken down instantly. P7 waiting for the backstab, is gonna take him down as well, down to a 2v4, a retake situation for the CTs.
Yeah, for Lion Gamers, looks like this is going to be very tough for them since they're on the CT side. And Global Gaming, they're just taking full advantage of it, applying a lot of pressure towards the B side by having both the lamps as well as the ramps control towards B is making very difficult for Lion Gamers to come back. Now this is looking very difficult, and in the end, the whole results would be 4-Dash forcing himself for a save and giving the win back to Global Gaming Cafe on the side of T, putting themselves on an 8-9 score count. This is looking really good for them.
It was a really good round coming in once again for Global Gaming. Gotten back the lead that they lost in the starting of the half this time, but they're getting themselves back on the track. And Lai, they're gonna be struggling a little bit right now. But on the other hand, CTs, they will not have a buy this time. Last round was the full buy. The last time was when they had invested in up, but that didn't work out in their favor either. Pushing in again with the aggressive stance. Once again with the util drain towards mid, but this is gonna be a mid commit as well. They're gonna push in, try to clear donut, or maybe just completely push up mid. Oh, where exactly are they going? Okay, this is gonna be an A hit, and there you go, Shinshan waiting for the backstab, finds one. Boom, not expecting that close angle, he's gonna get shut down. They've gotten the man advantage, still not done with the entry yet, but there's still one player guarding the whole A site. Single-handedly, even he does not have a weapon, if I'm not wrong. It's gonna be Field there.
Yeah,
Okay, no, it's gonna be 4 there. Okay, he has an M4. Oh, there he goes. Gets shut down as well. The last player falls. They can't do anything. Their last line of defense as well has gotten picked off. Man, it's looking really difficult for them.
really difficult. I mean, only pistols in hand, P250 at the hands of Collapse. A really great weapon from close range, but its post-prone, every single angle has been covered up. Even the man count has been decreased significantly. Lion Gamers, they're not looking good on the CT side, but they're still trying to figure out a way to get at least a pick or two. Dings will be made towards the head of iFragEZ, but he'll still stay alive. 13 HP remaining for Shin Chan. But the end result, they're going to remove every single player that they see from Lion Gamers' end. It's going to be a tough one. With Collapse being the last man standing, he has no other choice but to fight head on and try to get at least a kill. That's not going to happen, because we will see the side of Global Gaming Cafe shut down the entire players. We're trying to go in for a usual save on the eco round. It's not going to happen. When it comes to economy-wise, Global Gaming are looking very strong on the first map of Ascent.
They are definitely looking strong right now, but this is the thing. They can pretty easily lose the momentum that they've gained so nicely right now if Lai just decides to hit them completely head on once. But that's the thing, they haven't been able to predict even once where exactly Global will be hitting. Peaky once again is going to be anchoring the site single-handedly with his op, but he needs to get that opening. He needs to get some info towards the T's, and there you go. He's completely going to be blinded. He has a sound cue, spots one, takes the flick, gets the shot, lands it, finds one. He's gonna be losing the 1v1 this time. Loses the shot as well, whiffs it a little bit. Recoil finds BB1, gets another on the board. Recoil aggresses, finds one, gets the rewards, and with that it's already down with 2v4, man. Now it doesn't look like it's gonna go in for them. 3-round lead for Global. It's gonna be really difficult to break that, brother.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of pressure that you see already from Live Games to launch will be very tough. Feel will definitely catch one of the players off guard, and another though taking out P7 from Donut. This could be a this could be an in-it moment for Live Gamers to bring this back. But the only thing that they can do is get some good value out of it. They don't have enough time. They don't even have the defuse kit. So the only time that they can do is try to get exit frags. Maybe get 1 or 2 kills, just at least disrupt some of their economy, so that Live Gamers could have some money to bring it back. But the maximum thing that they can do is just get 2 kills from their end. Thanks to Feel, he'll make sure to get at least some weapons given for his teammates. An MP9 would definitely help in close quarters, and Collapse with the help of Famas would definitely help. A tactical timeout will be used. I believe it will be used from the side of Live Gamers to understand on how to break it, Live Gamers, the way that you've seen their positioning, you don't actually see them play as aggressive as you saw from Global Gaming Design, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like you see them play from, B long, one of them playing from lamps. You had one more player playing from mid. They had the entirety of the site covered up and forced the players to push only on one side, and that one side was being held by none other than BB1. He held it really good. He removed 3 players back to back. They wasted a lot of utilities just to get control of that situation. Now, if you take a look at the second half, they're not going aggressive. They're not taking risk. They're not pushing through smokes, just like Global Gaming Cafe did when they were on the CT side. This is looking very concerning because they're starting to lose a lot of rounds, and Global Gaming Cafe, they only require 2 to win.
Yeah, that's the thing. The control that the CTs get really affects how the round goes. But that's the thing, Lai has barely been able to get the rounds or get the control or even the economy to be in their favor, and that's what's been pushing them from not going to those aggressive positions or to those aggressive stands. And that's why they've been playing a little bit towards the sides or holding and holding and waiting for them to attack instead. And P7 on the other hand is just gonna get the entry. It's like that, Collapse falls, boom, go for one, takes down Shinshan, Recoil gets the trade as well, Feel falls, boom, finds one, secures P7. Down with 2v3. The bomb has been planted. It's down to a retake situation. Lai once again is not in a favorable position. iFrag spots one. Even he just has an SMG, and there you go, B1. Finds Peaky, takes him down. And the thing we just saw before the start of this round, man, BB1 is just out fragging everyone in the whole lobby. He has 21 frags. That's the highest for Global. And on the other hand, if we were to talk about Lai, the top most fragger is with 13 frags. So just the kill difference is absolutely phenomenal. Recoil, there you go, is going to find the final one. 4 was good for one exit, but that's all he could have mustered there. With that, it's a 12-8 scoreline, and defense definitely lacking a little bit. And even though they are towards the CT side, we still do expect some sort of an aggression when they did have their buys working in their favor. But even then, we didn't see them with those aggressive positionings. Just like you said, the mid controls and even the A presence, the one player who's left towards the A side to anchor it, is not able to do that properly. So maybe a 2-2-1 setup could be a bit more beneficial for them. Maybe that's what they're going in for this time. But okay, 2-3 split from the T's. Let's see how exactly are they gonna approach this round.
No one's playing towards mid, but it turns out Global Gaming once again they have the initial pick. They removed out 4 dash with iFrag AC being very low on HP, but he'll still survive.
Started the rotation.
Push,
Right.
yeah, they're making very quick rotations, but turns out that there is 3 players pushing towards B. This is more of like a distraction, and that distraction caused LIE gamers to fully contest on towards A. Shinchan is the only one left. He will get one, immediately gets refragged. But guess what? The sight's on the other place. That was all a distraction. And now like gamers are like, oh no, this is a huge mishap. It's match point. We need to get this retake back. And with the Molotovs being used, they don't even have a smoke to even disorient it. The distraction caused a lot of utilities being tossed out. Flash is being used, pushes towards smokes. They have no other choice but to go in for the pick. Flash is being used to take out one of the players. Boom goes out. So is PG. And the final one to end the first map of Anubis. The winner will be Global Gaming, nonetheless, securing the first map of the grand finals. But we still have 2 more maps left, ladies and gentlemen. The second map will be the second map will be Mirage, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen from these 2 teams. Global Gaming have secured map point for the grand finals of NVIDIA Reflex iCafe attack for Counter-Strike 2. Especially a huge shout out for ZOTAC Gaming and NVIDIA for sponsoring this event. So map number 2, Mirage. Pi, what do you think about it?
Match in the first half, I did think that Live did stand a chance of winning it, but just like you said, Global was aggressive towards the CT side. They were aggressive to the T sides. Definitely, you expect it from the terrorists itself, but even when Live was going with the executes, even when they were going for the side plants, even when they were towards the terror side, we didn't see that sort of aggression coming in towards them. So I don't think so we were gonna witness that when they moved towards the CT side instead. Maybe that's just their playstyle. Maybe they just like to play passive and play slow, because sometimes that works for teams as well. But that just was not the play for them to counter Global Gaming today. That's where I guess they kind of struggled a bit. But all in all, they did really try their best, and we did see a really close match as well. So no complaints per se. I guess maybe they'll work up on all their shortcomings in the next match, and we'll maybe see a tiebreaker there.
Yeah. Tiebreaker can definitely be a a necessary one for for the side of Lie Gamers. I kind of forgot the names of it. Lie Gamers and Global Gaming. Yes, Lie Gamers. Unfortunate that they couldn't get to defend back Ancient like they expected it to. Global Gaming have a firm grip control of this entire map. They know exactly what to do, what kind of utilities that they need to use in the first half of the side. The control was just it clearly shows the huge difference between the way how Live Gamers play and Global Gaming Cafe played. The main problem for Live Gamers is that they played it way too safe. They played it very passive. But when they throw a smoke, they didn't choose to even push through the smoke with the help of pop flashes or maybe a flash being supported from their teammates. But instead, they were just waiting to focus on one important line of sight while the smoke is still being used. So Global Gaming, they used it to their advantage. They knew exactly at what time they need to push through the smokes. There were some certain risky moments where they went in for a dry peek like it. We basically call it as a smoke criminal. If many of the players do know it. Stewie 2K was the one who introduced it, pushing through smokes to get those kills. But yeah, nonetheless, there are so many things that we still need to uncover, folks. Map number 2, Mirage, will be opened up, but in order for that to open up, I'm pretty sure we'll be going for a short little break. If we get a confirmation, yep, we are going for a short little break, and we'll be right back with map number 2 of the grand finals, folks.
like scared of pushing to positions when they should just like flash and just push in, just like this, something like this. But Shiny falls. iFrax as well with the beautiful crossfire, gets 3k. Massive P7 and Shinshan. Beautiful aggression. Peaky falls, finds. Shinshan finds him through the wall bang headshot. BB1 gets another down to 3-5.
Yeah, for a moment there I thought Peaky had the advantage, and BB1 using the power of, using the power of high ground potential.
Right now, it's them who are like scared of pushing to positions when they should just like flash and just push in, just like this, something like this. But Shiny falls. iFrax as well with the beautiful crossfire, gets 3k. Massive returns from that crossfire there. Down to a 1v4.
Shot special is unstoppable, my goodness. Lines of next level gaming cafe, and look at that positioning coming up from Headshot Special. It's way too aggressive towards it and is able to shut down Hussein. Finds the opening that we're talking about, and Shan has already made his way. That's not just Shan. Freaky God as well. 2 players right in front of him. Headshot Special is unstoppable, my goodness.
Will be opened up. Everything is reset. It's the pistol rounds, and it's Global Gaming's turn to proceed with their attacks. And now we just have to see how Live Gamers play on their defense. 4-dash. Okay, wait a minute. That is very risky. Okay. Alright, 4-dash. He's just dashing his way towards his first peak and gets a frag just like that. Alright. Everything's
I guess they were going for a B stack and they expected it to be a B hit completely, but oh well. 4 finds the first one, recoil falls, and they've already gotten the A site already. They've gotten the bomb down. No, not yet. There's still time. They're waiting for the bomber to come back. They still have the bomb down, and the BB1 just pushes through the smoke. Doesn't have a correct board, and all the rest players are going to be ecoing. Astro doesn't care. He has a deagle, gets a one tap headshot. Crisp. MKS gets a follow up. Gets a 2k for himself as well, and it all comes down to why. Well, MKS, he just is not gonna stop for anyone. Right and left clicks, headshots. Wow, massive round. An A2 scoreline, and MKS getting another round on the board for his team. Beautifully played out.
Yeah. Once you're in form and once that Deagle hears whispers saying that you will connect, it's a different feeling once you land those amazing headshots one by one. Deagle, back then it used to be a notorious gun for eco round, and it was like a make it or break it moment to secure most of those important rounds. Way much more powerful than the AK. The only difference was the mag count itself. It only has 7 shots, so you gotta make it count. So eco rounds are very problematic rounds. BJ, okay, the auto shotgun. Hoping to find a peak, but the jiggle peaks that you're expecting from Astro ends up getting the kill. Oh boy, not a great way to be using a full auto shotgun like that, my dude. And it could have been really, effective if you were playing close range. But nonetheless, it's alright. It happens most of the time. Once again, it's all up to Legend family. Okay, Astro already with the USP accidentally taking out his own teammate. MKS would be like, wait, what's happening? But in the end, Astro will secure the final kill, knowing exactly where the last player was. 9-2 will be the scoreline as we proceed to the final round of the first half.
We will be proceeding to the last round of the first half, and it's most probably a 9-3 curse scoreline. We could witness, maybe. That's the best case scenario for FWG at least. Let's see, can they get the last final round on the board and make this a 9-3, or is it going to be a 10-2? And Reflex has double digits already. This could be a B execute, this could be a B attempt. But Astro already starts shutting them down one by one. It's going to be Y getting picked off. Already pushed up top mid. He's going to try to follow him up. Not going to push that much. Not going to overextend that much. He knows the positioning. Captain D held that position, but still didn't matter. Astro shuts him down irrespective. Weezy down the side. Has a shotgun once again, tries to get the spam. White Snake with the nade. Ooh, goes him to bits. Gets the second one through the wall, bang, headshot. Minty gets shut down. Legend fam gets one on the board. There you go. The Casa is still waiting, still ready. Gets the wall bang headshot and takes another frag on the board for himself. And that's the 10-2 scoreline coming in for Reflex with an absolutely big 8-round lead in the first half. But all they need to do is just get 3 more rounds out. The game is all good for them, and they would have won this. Being said, sides have swapped. The momentum has shifted a little bit. Let's see, can they make the best of it? Can CTs do something after the side has changed? Even though it's going to be really, really difficult, but let's see how exactly do they tackle the situation and how exactly do they defend the sides this time.
Yeah, it is the pistol round after all. It's the deciding factor of the second half to determine who will get the economy advantage. It'll be a tough one, but looking at Reflex, I mean, the way how they're going right now, the Legend family will give them some vital information regarding those push. Captain D will actually get one while getting himself traded out by Mikasa. Legend family, the dual Berettas, it has a lot of mags, but wait a minute, they're just pushing all, they just took a quick detour all the way towards jungle, and now they have control on B side. It's basically, I mean, Reflex are just playing Ring Around the Roses up against FWG, and they were clueless about this. They have control on the side now. Smoke's been placed out, blinded from Legend family. He's still alive, well, not for long. He was still blinded at the effect. And he gets picked out from Mikasa. VJ, only having a P2000 in his hand, gets caught in those crossfires, unfortunately. And now it's all up to those two important players, and that will be picked out by Mikasa and MKS once again. He had one player holding out towards the jungle, gets out the rest of the two players, and just like that, they're in a huge lead. 11-2 is the scoreline on map Mirage.
Ooh, it's 2 more rounds to go, and definitely the lead keeps on increasing, and the CT still have found no way to counter it. Dynamic Chart pushing towards the A side. This is going to be an A execute slowly. These guys even have the smokes lined up, man. Obviously they're ready. Obviously they want to finish the game right here, right now. Legend YT on the other hand is going to try to swing in to main. Tries to spot one. Is going to come back. Waits for a second. Finds the first frag. MK is good for one. Captain D goes down. Y good for the second frag. Is going to get a counter. But Y... Okay, gets the second one as well. Dynamic Chart takes Vijay. Mintigal with a Zeus shot for such a long distance range is not the best weapon. But down to a 1v2 with just a pistol. That to a P2000 in her hand is not going to be the best weapon to fight. But okay, well, he still manages to find the first one. He could have taken the shotgun, but not going to go for it. Instead, Mikasa shuts him down. Shuts her down with an MP5. Really good try, but not going to be good enough to well to scoreline. With that, this is going to be the final round of this match, of this show match here, in which we have all the streamers playing up against each other. There have been a little bit some sort of setbacks for the team of CTs or team FWG, and I don't think so we can see a comeback, but it is still possible. It's going to be a mid-execute. Baba, take it away.
Yeah. I mean, I still gotta appreciate Mintigal's attempt to use Zeus from long range, but if you take a look at this, dual Berettas taking out Captain D just like that, Mintigal will be getting caught out of it by surprise. He's just going dual Berettas mode at this point, taking out players one by one, and the final player gets knifed. And just like that, folks, that is the end of the show match. 13-2, man. I gotta say, that was an amazing match to look at, though. 13-2. And it was a quick show match. I'll give them that. 13-2. I mean, it was really quick.
It definitely was quick, man.
I mean, we did get to witness Mintigal's. I mean, it's a very good attempt to try to use the Zeus in mid-range. You know, for a moment there, I actually believed that the Zeus was...
Coming up from Mons. He shuts down another player. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. 2 is what he gets. And he's the numbers. The bomb gets planted and it's all down to 4-star situation. Thundero's good for 1, double stuff for himself. Might be the third one as well, how he gets taken down.
Taking it so slow. I do think that they should maybe turn up the pace at times because they're still towards the T side. But Discount waiting for that late T towards Connector. Takes down Thunder. Puran Poli goes aggressive, takes down Mons. Slots as well with the follow-up. Is gonna find
in his way down, is not able to do that, gets taken down, and it is going to be a 4 versus 5 situation. Numbers once again in favors of Predator Gaming.
They definitely had the numbers in their favor, but it's going to be Lucia. Gets a beautiful 2K with that MP5, takes on Casper, Puran Poli falls as well, but Sloppy gets the second one as well. Down to 1v2, and it's going to be Ajay. Gets the offer down with zone up. Come on, with the naked 1v1 situation. Ajay's definitely gonna make him not diffuse right now. There with a beautiful flick, finds him on.
complete different way and are already inside the site. Ajay will be going in, planting the bomb as well. Discount killer, good for one. Trade comes up from the sides of Kurantpoli, 1 for 1. But the bomb has already been planted and they really have limited time to go in for the defusal. My goodness, discount killer.
The Mons still single-handedly holding the A side. Ooh, Slots takes on Crazy. Another CT falling. Potato, that was the second opening that they need. Now they can pretty easily capitalize on the A side and they can get the bomb down as well. Purinpoli gets another. Oh, almost a lineup. Could have gotten the straight transfer off.
Yeah, shuts down Casper as well. Kurantpoli, good for Mons. Slugs finds one onto discount killer. Numbers seems to be falling down and Clickety Clock are just left back with 2 remaining players, Lucia and Craze. The bomb is planted and it's all down to post-plant situations though. Slugs is able to shut down one, doubles it up for himself. Trade coming up from Mons. He shuts down another player. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. 2 is what he gets. And he's the numbers. The bomb gets planted and it's all down to post-plant situation. Thunderos good for 1, doubles it up for himself. Might be the third one as well. No, he gets taken down. Discount killer. They need to make a move quickly. As
Casper needs to be alive. He does not, like, he shouldn't just get picked off. Both of them clearing angles one by one. Ajay still not peeking in. They know there's a player holding close connected, and there you go, Ajay. Finds the timing perfectly. Mons goes down. It's got to be Casper with a follow-up. Takes on Crush. And just like that, it's gonna be. On the other hand, C4, if we were to talk about 14 frags, 17 for discount, and there you go. Just as it was name was gonna get picked off. With the Deagle nonetheless. Let's go for the second one. What a bang headshot. A massive way to do that. Crazy. Good for 2 for himself. Is gonna get a lot of impact frags.
walking their way through in, but somehow Ajay manages to find one, shuts down the second one as well. This gets the hopes high for the sides of Fidato to end it all here and here. But will that be possible is the question. No way Punpoli gets taken down that way. He's trying to maybe spam some joker. Praise finds one. That's going to be Lucia who shuts.
But is that going to be possible? It's going to be Slots who falls instead. Crazy. No 1v1. Player bomb in his hand. Crush falls as well. Fidato winning this round. Almost winning this round. Still not over yet. Clickety in the game. Down to which movie. I definitely think Rapid Round is going to have a little advantage. With that being said, it's going to be the second round already getting started. Miraz gets the opening. The strike goes on. Yellow with a trade. Takes on Sean. Got headshot special. Gets a follow-up. Takes on Freaky. Gets another. But Hussein still alive with his USP. Got to with beautiful crisp headshots. And this is not the way to go. It was a pretty chill round on the other hand for the T's. A really good start coming in, no doubt. It's a 3-round lead. Oh, Fury went for the one tap. Then get it in his corner, but ooh, goes for the follow. They find it eventually. The Destroyer goes down. They have the opening. They can still convert this round and.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is NVIDIA Reflex iCafe attack powered by NVIDIA GeForce RTX and ZOTAC Gaming. With me, it's gonna be Baba once again, and my name is Paikash. We're gonna be your casters for this grand finals, which you already know. So let's get back to the match between Global Gaming and LAE Gaming. This is gonna be a really close match, which we thought, but after the first match of Ancient, our thoughts have changed. Tell me how, Baba.
Well, I mean, the first match itself currently says it all, right? I mean, it's the grand finals. LAE Gamers, for a moment there, I thought they've had great control in the first half. For a moment there, I saw them adapting to the way how, GGs were playing on the side of CT, the aggressive play style. The pressure that we saw ended the first half on a 6-7, but immediately once we saw the pistol round, for a moment there I thought they would come back. LAE Gamers winning the pistol round on the second half, but then suddenly things started to come back as GGs immediately took control of that situation like very quickly. Global Gaming Cafe. So. Yeah. Second map, Mirage, once again, it's like a map which everyone knows about it, right? It's basically like a hometown for veteran CSGO, for veteran Counter-Strike players. So I could say that there is a slight chance that LAE Gamers could, have great advantage of it, but it relies heavily on how well you know about lineups, how, how great do they come when it comes to strategy making, and we just have to wait and watch. So we're not going to waste any time, folks. We are jumping right to the second map of Mirage, and let's just start things off with the pistol round instead. CT side, let's not forget, GGs have already secured map number 1 Anubis, and now they are here to end things off on map number 2. Will it happen, or will we see LAE go all the way to Mirage, all the way to Deciders? Let's find out.
Global Gaming starting on the side of CTs and Lai will be the terrorists for the start of this half. And with that being said, Global Gaming last time we saw, even towards the defense, even towards the CT side, they were still pretty aggressive when they needed to be. But this time that's not going to be the case. They are definitely clearing the corners, they're clearing the close positions that they should. 4 still holding a really cheeky position towards underpass. Is going to find recoil. BB1 with the trade finds 4, takes him down. The man advantage has been equalized, but the CTs still don't know where exactly the T's might be headed into, but the T's as well don't have a clue what the hit or what the execute could be. But Collapse holding backside is going to be holding Firebox, takes on P7, Peaky comes in, finds that frag, Shiny good for one or more, takes down P1, and with that it's going to be Collapse, finds the final one, puts a bullet in the head for Shinshan, and with that finds another round on the board, and it's gonna be a 1-0. A really good start for Lai. Right now Global struggling a little bit, but to be fair, we did see something like this in the previous match as well. Global just take a little bit of their time. They try to understand the strategies, they try to understand what the play styles is from their opponents, and then accordingly they acclimatize themselves and they position and set up themselves and all that. But yeah, it's still gonna take some time because this is gonna be a full buy by the T's and pushing into his A side.
With AKs in hand, Lai gamers are very confident to push aggressive. They've made a decision to go all the way towards the A side. CT's gunfight's already been happening between Shinchan and Feel. It's all up to the perspective to see whether if they will get either traded out or at least get the confirmation on the kill. Feel will start off getting his first frag. Shinchan through the smoke. He secures one more kill. Having Galil in hand, doesn't have enough ammo left with the USP. He's gonna go get himself picked out in the process, but let's not forget, BB still has the Galil in hand. He could be able to make some major changes, but instead he'll get picked out immediately, hands of Shiny. Recall Master being the only man left, he will be all the way towards the connector side. Now, he doesn't have anything, so the only thing that he could do is just get picked off from Peaky himself. Ending this entire round on a 3, with just 3 players standing in the hands of Lai. They're looking good, and with this huge save that they've made in the second round, they will go on for a full-on committed buy in round number 3 without the use of kits. No defuse kits from Global Gaming Cafe, so I believe that they might think of going very aggressive towards mid and maybe in towards A.
I don't think so. They're going to be playing after plant as well. But that being said, this time their positioning needs to be a bit more aggressive. But that's not going to be that easy because even the T's have a lot of their utils working in for their favor. But Recall Master doesn't care. He's just going to peek through the smoke, finds the corner, finds the angle, and just parades down. Finds 2 players for himself, and it's going to be P7 as well. Follows up, takes down Shiny, gets the 3rd one on the board, drops another frag. Feel has been revealed. His position is now known as waiting for the player towards stairs to push in, but there's going to be another one pushing in towards Evan. It's going to be P7, takes the player down to its palace. It's going to be Fields, gets picked off, collapses as well, still standing with an AK, takes on BB. Oh, crisp headshot definitely landing onto him, but down to a 1v4. It's not looking too good for him, and 3 players still waiting for him to push in. The bomb is not going to be okay. He has the bomb, at least that's going to be something working in his favor, but still, is it going to be that easy to get that entry and take down 2 players from this position on? P7 with a cheeky angle is not going to be expected that easily, but Collapse takes on Shinshan. Still alive in the game, still a do-or-die situation, but it's going to be really tricky to clear and check all the positions and all the angles right now. P7, he knows the player is towards A main. He knows it's player. He knows it's going to push in, and there you go, Collapse with a beautiful peek. With a beautiful crouch peek, finds P7. There's one towards Tetris, and there you go, Collapse pushes in from behind him, completely off guard. Frags, gets the frag, and collapses with a 2-1 scoreline. CT's now making their slow comeback real.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this entire meta of CS2 is that the AUG plays that you see from Recall Master, he was just pre-firing towards the mid sides. Not only does he gets information through the smoke, thanks to the new smoke mechanic that's been introduced from CS2, it changed everything. You know, one-way smokes usually used to be the most biggest problems in CS:GO, and now being able to change it entirely, that you can actually shoot through the smoke to get some good information, but doing that would give away your positionings as well. But okay, never mind, let's just focus on the back. I frag easy, fight one,
Okay,
two, three,
okay.
fragging out of his minds. 4. The only player left, and I frag easy is looking for his ace. Man, oh man, this aggressive push from iFrag Easy definitely caught Lai Gamers off guard. The only quick question is, can he get the ace? No, immediately denies. But the damage has been done. He's the only player left. Galil in hand, flashed out of his minds, and the teammates come for the final frag. 2-2 equalizer. Lai Gaming Cafe. They are, not Lai Gamers, sorry, a Global Gaming Cafe. They are coming back with a huge hit on the side of B apps.
They are definitely coming back with a huge round as well. Really, really good counter round. What a massive way to get around on the board. But to be fair, the team in front of them didn't really have that good a buy. But even then, iFrax just the way he shut him down, the way he shut him down. One after the just 3K, just the absolutely massive spray transfer. Oof, that was phenomenal. That being said, we'll be heading into the 5th round. Peaky fights the first opening, takes out recall, that too with his headshot eagle. Beautiful shots connected, but the danger is still not over yet. 4 finds iFrax to his window. He's gonna get instantly picked off by BB1. There's one more to his connector, not at all aware of collapse. Oh, not at all aware of BB1. BB1 still again repositions the same. Finds another, takes down Peaky, who whips out his P2000, gets another one on the board. Just like that. Another 3K coming in for BB1. Absolutely massive, this guy. Woof! Just a 3-2 scoreline. Beautifully done.
Yep, 3-2. Pistol round was at the hands of Lai Gamers, and then suddenly Global Gaming Cafe decides to turn things around with securing their own 3 rounds on the side of CT back to back. The utilities are just flowing from the CT side, and Lai Gamers are just forced with their own normal weapons. They've lost a lot of rounds. They have full buys. They can be able to use their utilities right now, but if they lose this round, they'll be back with forcing on eco rounds, which is definitely not a good way for Lai Gamers to come back in a situation like this. So gunfights will be made once again. Recall Master using the AUG as to open up a huge line of sights to the smoke to get that first kill, and a second as he jumps drop down while he gets picked out. P7 goes out. It's a 2v2 situation. Claimed clutch from Lai Gamers. They could get this back on track, and that's exactly what's going to happen. iFrag Easy left in a 1v2 situation. Doesn't have the defuse kit, but post plant will be made. Defuse kit has already been dropped all the way towards the connector side. Flash will be used to try to, flush out the players. But he's just going to stay still. Biggest decision. Where will it be? Shiny picks it out. Lai Gamers, they'll come back. They'll win it, equalizing it on a 3-3 scoreline. So, talking about this next round, I mean, the way how Global Gaming uses the AUG in a way to open up important line of sight is definitely putting Lai Gamers on a very tough spot now. Currently, they will play for picks. Previous round, they are looking good. The main problem has to be mid control. So unless and until if they get an important pick in which Peaky might be able to find one all the way towards B shot. I'm pretty sure Shinchan is not going to engage in that gunfight whatsoever. Molotov's already been tossed out. High mid's presence being known. And Recall Master, he currently has the open hand. Might be able to find some pick or two. So aggression will be made. High mid control is the main contest for Lai Gamers. Nades will be used to flush out the smoke to provide them brief timing of those smokes, the contest will be made. Shinchan, Famas is just very powerful, but it requires 2 dings to the head to confirm the kill. Now the pressure is made towards connectors. They're still afraid of T-Rams, but turns out they don't have to be. Live gamers are fully focused in towards connectors. They're going in for a full-on rush. No flashes, no nothing. Dry peaks. They'll find one. Second will be immediately shut down at the hands of 4-Dash. Now they have control. Yes, they might, because they have one player pushing towards jungle, immediately cutting off their rotates. Control on the side is imminent. It's all up to iFrag and Shinchan, who can try to at least bring this map back on track. And post-plant will be made from Lai Gamers. A tough situation for Global Gaming to come back at a situation like this. They still have the defuse kit from iFrag Easy, but will it be more than enough to secure the skill? AK upgrade from iFrag, but instead he gets picked out from PK's off. All up to Shinchan, not a lot of HP left. One flick to the second. Can he get the third? No, he does not. Immediately gets shut down from 4-Dash. And Lai Gamers barely manages to secure this round. Close encounters, almost a 1v3 clutch from Shinchan, but we won't be able to see that. Really unfortunate though. Yeah, once again, rushing aggro on round number 8. Wait a minute, knife already from Shinchan. Okay, 3 kills, BB1 and Recall Master, the only player left. Make that just Recall Master. And just like that, a quick round for Lai Gamers to secure it. 5-3 first half. Looks like Lai Gamers are looking pretty good in their economy and their aggressive playstyle.
It was a really aggressive way to get that entry. And that's the thing, in this map, they have understood the essence of being the terrorists. Last time, it was more them not being that comfortable or that aware of the map itself. But Mirage, just like you said, it's a match where everyone plays, or where everyone is, you know, well aware of every position and all the utils as well. They usually have the lineups down as well. They have everything complete. They are completely aware of everything. That being said, this is gonna be kind of a mid-air hit. They still would be going in for the lay execute. 2 players holding to his connector. It's gonna be 2 players walking down, shift to walking down mid. P7 peeks into his palace, finds Fields, and gets the frag as well. Gets 1v1 in his favor. There's one peeking into his connector. Recall waiting for the peek, and Peaky gets completely obliterated. A really good flick. And that being said, another player falls. Shinchan once again gets a player on the board. It's going to be Shiny. Gets taken down. 2 more players. 1 Galil, 1 AWP. Will they be able to save? And there you go. Collapses well. Collapses. Last but not the least, an upper to his top mid. Shinchan has no idea. I guess he's gonna get picked off for not at all aggressive, not at all being impatient, but he's still with. Oof, that was a really easy frag for him, but I guess panic at times gets the best of you. But a 4-on-5. Once again, CT coming back with their own equalizer.
Yep. 3 rounds back to back. You know, first of the 3 rounds, it was at the hands of Lai Gamers, but this time, they're thinking of a way whether if they should go on for a normal safe buy, or are they committing for a full-on force buy. It looks like it is 2 Tech 9s, actually 3 Tech 9s, and 2 AKs from 4-Dash and Peaky. Very risky force buy. If they lose this, then they will be forced on a full-on eco buy, which will be even much more tougher for Lai Gamers to even come back. Looks like Shinchan is already going deep towards the stairs, and looks like Peaky will catch him in the act. Looks like iFrag is the only player left, only having a flashbang in hand. Gets flashed out. But turns out the players from Lai Gamers are not making their attempts to push aggro, but instead they're just making a lot of noises and wasting a lot of utilities towards the B side. Lai Gamers making a quick approach to fall back this time. They don't want to, you know, push in that quickly. That first pick is very important. And since that distraction caused some of the players from Global Gaming Cafe to, you know, be dispersed in a way, they've left the entire mid unattended, and that information will be clearly relayed from Field. Will now make who will now slowly make his way in towards jungle and see whether if they can get an opening pick or 2.
they've definitely taken down a really important position, and that's something they've completely used to their advantage right now. They're slowly making their way towards jungle. Now moving out of there as well. That could prove risky for them, but this is gonna be an A hit. Two players still holding with a decent crossfire, but Feel, he was waiting. He expected a player towards Under Palace. Finds one, P7, finds one completely flashed. Goes for the sprays, not gonna land all the shots though. P7 go for the first one, does not find the second. iFrags and Recoil, they do have the buy, they still can do it, but 4 is not gonna be expected. They're still aware of the position, but they're still not going to expect him to be this close this early already. Two players still waiting inside A apps, or B apps, and there you go. They've gotten the sound queue. Even the T's are not going to contest that position. They know there's an upper in them. It's going to be an easier situation for them to save, but still 4 doesn't care. He's still going to push and get some more info out of there. Goes in. This could get him a lot of things, a lot of weapons, and that AWP as well. But will he be able to manage it? There's gonna be a smoke. Force still rushes through it, and there you go, finds it. The op not gonna be landing a shot, but still finds Shiny nonetheless. Gets one exit before he could have gotten picked off. But a 4-on-6 goal line for Lai. They've gotten the lead, but still not the lead in the first half. So 2 more rounds, Global can pretty easily equalize it.
Yeah, I mean that opening pick was very crucial. You saw how Shin Chan just went all the way towards the stairs that goes in towards B apps. Because of that one important pick and the distraction that was made from B side, it kind of disoriented the way how Global Gaming were playing on their sites, right? They've left the entire mid site unattended. They got use of that advantage. Field was giving a lot of information from under jungle, giving tons of information regarding players' positions. Once he pushed in towards jungle, that was more than enough to cut off rotates from the CT side, and Lai Gamers just patiently got control and put themselves back on post plan. This is looking good when it comes to their opportunities. But yeah, right now they've made a decision to apply a lot of pressure towards mid this time, and Lai Gamers, they're making their attempts of an execute towards A, and the support will be given from BP1 as a smoke will be tossed out. And P7 thinking of doing a very sneaky play. If he finds 2 of them, then this could be very valuable for Global Gaming.
But I guess he's going to be expected at this point. The smoke is also going to fade away. His barrel could get spotted before. There you go, there's the timing. Feel obviously had an inkling that there was someone close by. And P7 peeks in right at the exact point where the smoke faded off. A good try though. Not gonna be going in his favor. BB1 as well, losing some HP. Still gonna contest same position. And still gonna take the fight from that angle itself. Even though there's 2 players already aiming down that single angle. It's got to be Shiny, finds 1. It's got to be VV1 getting shut down through the smoke. I frags with the backstab, finds 4. Recoil gets a frag on to collapse. It's got to be Recoil. Still going in for another follow-up, but it's got to be a 3v3. Shiny's really low. I fragged has a really important position to play. There you go, the pop flash not landing. I frags was able to dodge it and still find Shiny. Feel is going to trade 5 fraction. Shan comes in for the assist, takes down Feel. Recall waiting for Peeky to peek in, and the second he saw his head, instantly tapped it and found him. It's going to be a 5-6 goal and really massive retake coming in. Even after all the economy and buy and the man advantage going in for Lai, I would have expected them to win, but beautifully executed, beautifully retaken. Oof.
Yep. 5-6. Last round remaining at the map of Mirage. As we reach the end of the first half, it's 5-6. We could maybe see a 6-6 scoreline, maybe an equalizer coming in from Global Gaming Cafe, knowing how great that they have when it comes to their economy control. Not a lot from Lai Gamers though. Only Galil's in hand. Only a lot of utility has been used from Collapse. Okay, wait a minute. Trouble in towards the mid side, as the op shot won't be able to secure one of the kills, and that pressure will definitely shake things up for Global Gaming Cafe, knowing exactly where the pressure is going from.
Exactly know that, but Global Gaming once again this time are not gonna be looking that strong. Recoil Marshall losing some HP, and BB1 as well getting picked off. See, the thing is, in the previous match we did see BB1 popping off absolutely crazily, and even in this match, his consistency is not at all any less. He still has gotten 13 frags, which is almost the most amount in this map as well. 4 finds the opening as well, gets a player down. Recoil Master is gonna get picked up. Shiny peeks in like that. That's just absolutely crazy peeking. P7 gets picked off. Peaky waiting for 5 frags to peek out of Nest, and there you go, he's gonna find him as well. 5-7 is score line, and Global Gaming this time is gonna be the team who's not having the lead in the second half. But that being said, this is kinda a T-sided map in my opinion, so they could make the best of the T side, and they could get the lead back again. But it all depends on the first round. It all depends on the first pistol round and how exactly they are gonna take it away. And yeah, this is gonna be the first round of the second half, starting right off. All the T's are now gonna be pushing towards the B side or mid. I don't think so there's gonna be an A hit. That being said, already 2 players have made their way towards the B apps, 3 waiting towards mid. There's gonna be a slow split hit, but still gonna be a late B hit in my opinion. What do you think?
I mean, it's actually way much more better than going on for a full-on B apps push. And even though a lot of damage has been done in a 2v3 situation, this is still doable for Global Gaming Cafe. They'll secure the site, and they'll also secure post plant. This remains the biggest question. 2v3 situation, not a good situation for Global Gaming Cafe to be in. And the amount of damage that both Peaky and Collapse did, definitely feel the head of it in the pistol round itself. Missing a lot of opportunities from BB1 as 4 secures the kill out of Recall Master, leaving BB1 the only man standing. He only has a decoy, but the shots from the head is more than enough to secure one. Is it more than enough to secure 2 more dashes? Info, and the shot will be made at the hands of Peaky. It's a 2v1 situation. Very difficult positionings to be in as well, since he was on the doorways of market. He didn't had a lot of openings to go in for a quick peek, quick rotates, and he also had a Glock 17, which is very powerful on close range, but not a lot on mid and long range too. But yeah, this pistol round will definitely help live gamers to apply a lot of pressure. But Global Gaming Cafe, look at the buys though. Scout already from Recall Master, and a Galil from both BP1 and iFrag Easy. This is looking interesting.
This loadout is definitely looking interesting right now, but how exactly are they going to make the best of this is going to be my question. Lai, on the other hand, they have really dead ass buy, and it's not going to be difficult for them to counter it. BB1 on the other hand is waiting on the underpass, waiting for someone to peek into Nest. Did see someone, but the second his own teammates smoked him off, and Shinshan is now going to try to peek in towards a mid position, so maybe. It's gonna be 4 waiting with a really cheeky angle just in case the smoke fades away and someone tries to push into this position. He's gonna have the better angle onto them. Recall Master slowly pushing into his B-abs with his scout. But how exactly is he gonna use that for his entry? Maybe finds one to its backside and then decides for everyone else to jump in and they can then get the bomb down. Collapse still holding. Waiting for someone to peek into his crosshairs right now, but Peaky gets the opening, takes out Shinshan, Collapse, waiting with the cheeky angle, takes out Recoil, takes on iFrags as well, could be good for the third, is not gonna be able to find them. BB1 takes on Collapse, P7 go for 4. Ooh, Peaky as well falls, but Feel with his RNG and Shiny with the support takes on P7 and BB1. An instant wipeout is gonna come in the favor for the CTs once again. Beautifully done, a 9-5 scoreline coming in. Global Gaming getting obliterated once again.
Yep. And making a risky decision like this, going for a 4 spy, will cost them the next round as well, because they are forced to go in with a save. Full saves, no utilities, nothing. Only Glocks in hand, and I'm pretty sure that they might go in for a full-on A rush or a B rush. I mean, playing for picks is absolutely off the books because Glock is really great at close range, so it's best to rather have a close range gunfight with Glocks rather than play long range gunfight with up against M4s and FAMAS. So really looking desperate here for the side of Global Gaming Cafe as they're slowly losing their lead. Live Gamers looking powerful on map Mirage. High likely a possibility that this could go all the way to the deciders, where Overpass will be the final decider map on this grand finals. But yeah, let's see. Once again, it's a 3-2 split, 3 being on high mid. Deagles in hand for both BB1 and P7, and they'll be the ones, playing in towards mid, and also one of them currently playing on Palace too. So unless and until if they get an important fix from the Glock, this match, this round entirely goes to the hands of Live Gamers. I mean, look at the end results. Everyone's been removed out one by one, and it is 4-Dash who gets the maximum power, or should I say, a lot of money from his, a lot of money from his end. 4-Dash will have a good amount of money though, 4K. He'll be able to, be able to provide a free weapon in the next round if, if the next round fails. So it's looking good. And round-wise, 10-5. They are 3 rounds away of securing map number 2, Mirage.
Man, we expected this to be a 2-0 situation, but the way Lai has completely turned the tables, it's gonna be a 2-1 at best now, either in favor for gaming or global gaming or for Lai. But that's what we're gonna look at. But that being said, even global hasn't been able to take the full buy till now, and this is gonna be their full buy that I'm excited for. Maybe they can find the way to enter the sites and maybe even play off the plan situations. Shiny with a really cheeky sandwich position is not going to be expected. Finds the player just the second he dropped in. Gets the second one as well. BB1 with the trade. Takes Fields down. It's going to be P7. Finds Shiny. 4 finds P7. BB1 gets the trade on to 4. Peaky just pushes into Tetris without any care in the world. Finds BB1 completely counters him. Shinshan, not going to be expected. There's one towards Tetris. Shinshan giving away his position. Another player towards CT and is going to get him completely down. And with that, it's a 5-11 scoreline, and it's going to be really difficult for the T's to play with an economy not working in their favor once again. And I don't think so they will have the money to go for all the utils that they would have wanted anyways, but they're still gonna be forcing this round, and if they lose this, it's gonna be G to the G for this match, and we'll be heading into the last match of Overpass, which has now become inevitable, I think.
I mean, we still have a lot of choices, right? Peaky, boy, committed spray all by himself towards the Hunter's Nets. It's not really a good way. You can spray through smokes, but you'll eventually give away your positionings. I'm really glad that Shiny's here for the recovery, taking out 2 players from mid and once more into his jungle to make sure that the entire rotage could be in their hands, and he is just feeling it with the M4A1 silencer, taking out 2 players back to back into us. The T side will confirm match point for the side of Team Live Gamers, which means Overpass is on the way. Global Gaming Cafe, they definitely got themselves caught off by surprise. Even with Hunter's Nest being picked out, the information was more than enough to secure the rest of the players. I believe that map number 2, Live Gamers, they really showed that even with map number 1, Anubis not favoring, actually not Anubis, Ancient not being in their way, they will make sure that Live Gamers, bring it back on map number 2.
Yeah, they definitely had their mind set. They were just gonna win this, whatever happens, and 4 with the 2K. The same spray. What the hell? Massive returns coming in from there. Peaky takes down his own player. 4 falls. Oof, that was unfortunate. Collapse finds P7, and it's gonna be Shiny getting the final frag and the final blow on to BB1. With that being said, this is gonna be the end of the second match itself, and the Mirage has surprisingly turned out to be a one-sided affair, which we would have not guessed itself. But Global Gaming had no counters whatsoever. They had no strategies to go up against Lai this time, when we thought that after their performance on it, Shin Mirage would anyway just be an easier map to play on. But that didn't happen.
Yeah. And now, because of it, since it's the grand finals, we have our third and final map being Overpass. Now, in this entire tournament, we've seen Ancient, we've seen Anubis, we've seen Mirage, and the main map that we didn't use the most was Overpass, right? Now we get to see it in the grand finals, which means it will be an amazing match to look at. And guess what? We don't need to take any breaks. We don't need to, wait for another 5 to 10 minutes, because we are jumping right away to the deciders. We are not going to waste we're not going to waste any time at all. Since it's the grand finals, the show must go on. We need to see who will be the victors of this tournament. Will it be Live Gamers or will it be Global Gaming Cafe? Both of them showed how great they are at their own specific maps. I'm pretty sure Global Gaming's were the one who picked map Ancient, and Live Gamers were the one who picked map number 2 Mirage. But deciders are always the ones which are kept at the end, in which none of them picks it. It's always like last one gets to be picked, and Overpass will be the map to see, whether if they can take it all or not. So, Nuke was, we did get to see Nuke as well. I forgot about Nuke too, but Overpass definitely will be a good match to look out for.
That's the thing. Both the teams had a pick on the maps itself. One of the team was good at Ancient and they went and won the match there, and the second team was good at Mirage and they went and won their match at Mirage. That's how good they were. But it all comes down to the decider, because that's the map that was not picked, and that's the map that came out to be the decider. So that's where both the teams are kind of less experienced, or maybe, but not experienced. Less experienced is all I'm gonna say. But that being said, let's see which of the teams have a better control on the map of Overpass, even if that as well as is an OG map and people have played it a lot and they know the game, they know the map, they know which positions are really important, they know stairs and connector are gonna play a really important position. That one player pushing in towards A long as well could play a really crucial position, and some cheeky corners towards B shot as well that can be boosted on, and you can take a look towards A shot. But that being said, we were really excited for the match and we were not gonna take a break initially, but guys, it seems like that is what it is inevitable right now. So we will be back after a short break and we will bring to you the final match of this season's of NVIDIA Reflex iCafe Attack in just 5 to 10 minutes max.
Towards the T side, but Discount waiting for that late T towards Connector, takes down Thunder. Puran Poli goes aggressive, takes down Mons. Slots as well with the follow-up, is gonna find
Turtles in his way down is not able to do that, gets taken down, and it is going to be a 4 versus 5 situation. Numbers once again in favors of Predator Gaming.
they definitely had the numbers in their favor, but it's gonna be Lucia gets a beautiful 2K with that MP5, takes on Casper, Puran Poli falls as well, but Sloppy gets the second one as well, down to 1v2, and it's gonna be Ajay gets the offer down with zone up. Come on, with the naked 1v1 situation. Ajay's definitely gonna make him not defuse right now. There you go, with a beautiful flick finds him on.
Complete different way and are already inside the site. Ajay will be going in, planting the bomb as well. Discount killer, good for one. Trade comes up from the sides of Puran Poli, 1 for 1. But the bomb has already been planted and they will really have limited time to go in for the defusal. My goodness, Discount killer.
The Mons still single-handedly holding the A side. Ooh, Slots takes on Crazy. Another CT falling. Potato, that was the second opening that they need. Now they can pretty easily capitalize on the A side and they can get the bomb down as well. Puran Poli gets another. Oh, almost a lineup. Could have gotten the straight transfer off.
Yeah, shuts down Casper as well. Puran Poli, good for Mon. Slugs finds one onto Discount killer. Number seems to be falling down and Clickety Clock are just left back with 2 remaining players, Lucia and Craze. The bomb is planted and it's all down to the post-plant situation zone. Slugs is able to shut down one, doubles it up for himself. Trade coming up from Mons. He shuts down another player. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. 2 is what he gets, and he's the numbers. The bomb gets planted and it's all down to post-plant situation. Thunderous good for 1, doubles it up for himself. Might just be the third one as well. No, he gets taken down. Discount killer. They need to make a move quickly. As
Casper needs to be alive. He does not, like, he shouldn't just get picked up. Both of them clearing angles one by one. Ajay still not peeking in. They know there's a player holding close connected, and there you go, Ajay. Finds the timing perfectly, Mons goes down. It's gotta be Casper with a follow-up. Takes on Crush. Just like that, it's gonna be. On the other hand, C4, if we were to talk about 14 frags, 17 for discount, and there you go. Just as it was his name was gonna get picked off with the Deagle nonetheless. Let's go for the second one. What a bang headshot. A massive way to do that. Crazy. Good for two for himself. Is gonna get a lot of impact frags.
Walking their way through in, but somehow Ajay manages to find one, shuts down the second one as well. This gets the hopes high for the sides of Fidato to end it all here and here. But will that be possible is the question. No way Punpoli gets taken down that way. He's trying to maybe spam some kills. Praise finds one. That's going to be Lucia who shuts.
But is that going to be possible? It's going to be Slots who falls instead. Crazy. In a 1v1. Player bomb in his hand. Crash falls as well. Fidato winning this round. Almost winning this round. Still not over yet. Clickety in the game. Down to a 2v. I definitely think Rapid Round is going to have a little advantage. With that being said, it's going to be the second round already getting started. Miraz gets the opening. The strike goes on. Yellow with a trade. Takes on Sean. Got headshot special. Gets a follow-up. Takes on Freaky. Gets another. But Hussein still alive with his USP. Got to with beautiful crisp headshots. And this is not the way to go. It was a pretty chill round on the other hand for the T's. A really good start coming in, no doubt. It's a 3-round lead. Oh, Fury went for the one tap. Didn't get it in his corner, but ooh, goes for the follow. They find it eventually. Destroy goes down. They have the opening. They can still convert this round and maybe even recover. So getting picked off so early on in the round would have been an advantage for next level. But the thing is, they got a little bit over ambitious there when they got to opening towards the side, and that's what made them fall eventually. But headshot special going in a bit aggressive, finds the opening, gets the side control, and that's as easy as it gets. The Molly to clear some corners. Two players already falling. Maybe this is next level. Taking control of the game and the map. Hussein, okay, takes down Yellow, gets the second, headshot falls as well. Down to a 1v5 with the Destroyer getting destroyed as well. But that is a good round, no doubt. Layoff with Sound, and obviously he's gonna play time right now. Doesn't have to aggress. He has an op. But also no! He didn't have bullets. He had to reload. Really difficult position to now overturn. I still don't think he has the time, but it's gonna be really close. He has. But it was a really good.
Next level, what's the plan is the question. This time over, economy not looking that great. Destroyer does have flashes to work around with. Will that be perfect is the question. Shan is around the corner. Keep it together. Even if they do, Shan is able to shut them down. 1-2 is what Shan finds. Finally someone to stop him. That's going to be headshot special. Get the opening frag to deny the numbers to the sides of Next Level Gaming Cafe. And look at that positioning coming up from headshot special. It's way too aggressive towards it and is able to shut down Hussein. Finds the opening that we're talking about, and Shan has already made his way. That's not just Shan. Freaky got as well. Two players right in front of him. Headshot special is unstoppable. My goodness. Sides of Next Level Gaming Cafe. And look at that positioning coming up from headshot special. It's way too aggressive towards it and is able to shut down Hussein. Finds the opening that we're talking about, and Shan has already made his way. That's not just Shan. Freaky got as well. Two players right in front of him. Headshot special is unstoppable. My goodness. Not just one, not just two.
The player was there. Gets the trace correctly, finds the perfect lineup and gets the player down. There you go, Hussein. Wow, but for the second one, this is what I was talking about. A really quick entry to completely destroy the situation, and a flash going haywire for them. Going trace correctly, finds the perfect lineup and gets the player down. There you go, Hussein. Wow, but for the second one, this is what I was talking about. A really quick entry to completely destroy the situation, and a flash going haywire for them. Going completely against them, which would have played beautifully if they...
What will he do? The bomb is planted. It's all down to the post-plant situation. Connects another one. One last remaining player. My goodness. It is no! It was so close, Evil Prince. Could have maybe connected the off shot.
And they played beautifully to get those victories in those rounds. I still would say a lot of those positional wins have been because of their timings going wrong or just being off for a second. Even the flash play, it was a really good flash, but they were dodging their own pop flash. That's what that was. That's where they...
Oh no, look at headshot special. I'm not really liking the odds. Not really liking the odds of the situation at all. We know he's around the corner. He needs finds one, at least one.
What is
But that one player way too low. And he's able to shut down Fury. Not just him, but Freaky God as well. Rapid rounds are on.
Trying to still get some info. And there you go, Mikey. Feel, even though he just had a speed of 50, Mikey still was not able to land the spray there. Peaky go for another, takes on Toxic. And there you go, they know it's an A, execute Innocent, go for one. Peaky gets shut down, Collapse as well falls. Collapse is gonna collapse. Down to a 3v3 situation for one. Peaky gets shut down, Collapse as well falls. Collapse is gonna collapse. Down to a 3v3 situation. Feel is barely 1 HP standing. Okay, that's just really 1 HP. Another player gets shut down. iHack comes in for some support, takes down Shiny, Viper gets another, takes down Foot. Innocent with a beautiful 3k, shuts off the round. Full of where the players can be. Toxic slowly pushing in. There's the Molly going into his heaven as well. Toxic gets the C4 down. Now it's a race against the clock for the CTs to get it defused. If they
Oh.
Toxic, that was a cheeky peek. May I find something with it? I don't think so. The round is what they'll find, but I do hope that they'll find something out of it. But Feel with a massive boost finds Mikey. Even before he could have peeked and understood what was happening, he was shut down. Once again, Feel trying to get some different angles, but this could be a B fake. Really careful, get really slow because they know they can't afford to lose this. But oh well, Feel had a really good angle. Mikey's gonna go down. Viper is really low. They need to get their entry and Collapse finds another. Feel as well gets Innocent down. Collapse takes down.
And once again, Respawn Gaming, they do not have the numbers for themselves. Peaky trying his level best to find another one. Viper shuts down Shiny on the other side. One player out on the sides of Gamers, but Peaky finds another one. My goodness, this man is unstoppable. Peaky, 3k for him.
Get some kills here.
Yeah, the only frightening thing part about next level is that they don't have any smoke, so they need to rely on their plans. Pop flat was given. First kill from Destroyer, quickly traded out of the hands of Hitman. But you forgot about the huge boost from Headshot Curtain, securing 1 second will be given away. Put it out with the fragment, toss out a deal much damage. And a few of Tech 9s from Nikkei's and Hyper. So the starting problem has to be the Incendiaries because it will deny a lot of time, but turns out they just push aggressive. They will find out one, but turns out Yellow Flash will find 2 of them. He finds 3, whips out the Tech 9. Can he get the 4? Yes, he does almost for the ace, but it's not.
2 situation. But looking at the health factor, it's not gonna be easy at all. Next level, they have to make a huge flank, but buying out time at this position, it may not be that great. There we go. He tried his best of the best, but by the fight, the round rapid. One more time,
Much. No, you have the Molotovs and the grenades for denials of the plant. SK Joy is still trying to find out some information. If you hear the doors opened up. Oh, that is a great flick! And he's still going to commit to it. Nikkei gets caught out in the action, but he doesn't have enough time. And SK Joy will be forced to run away to Evil Prince. He will secure this first. Removing ME out of the equation would start rapid round, gaining the advantage already in the early rounds.
highly possible chances, and to grab the situation, there we go, the headshots, and they are gunning in for the play. They know for sure that, it's a high stakes game. So it's all up to Ace to get that ace, and he would be able to turn the tables. Just a matter, and the question here is, will he be able to do the same or not? Still, oh no, under trouble, but still, he succeeds a little bit, gets a 2k. Oh boy, Destroyer goes down in the same line.
Both of them doesn't have any armors, and neither is the weaponry. They have to play it safe. Some gunfights will be given. He wins the final one. He's in it for the ace. He might go in for the B plant, and that's where the fake comes into play. Nikkei will secure this plant. Now the biggest question has to be the post plant. Will Headshot secure the kill? It's going to be a tough one, but it will be Nikkei as he secures the ace for next level. 6-3. What Destroyer flashed out of his minds, but he's still alive. And he needs to commit for this defuse. It will be a tough one. Door's been opened up, still alive. Velocity doing as much as level best to just ensure that he gets the win. He commits it. Destroyer sees it, gets the kill. Is it more than enough time to get it? It will be a tough one. Door's been opened up, still alive. Velocity doing as much as level best to just ensure that he gets the win. He commits it. Destroyer sees it, gets the kill. Is it more than enough time to get it? I believe so. Destroyer, he secures it. And with it, rapid round, back again, they're in the lead. 7 to in a 1v2 situation. It's a tough one to gain information, but it's also even tougher for next level because they also need to worry about which side that they're going to plant. And I believe that they got the information right about now. Destroyer finds one. Now he eliminates it into a 1v1 situation. He had all the utilities that he need, and he decides to try
damage. Rapid rounds going for a 1-4 formation. And now there should be quick succession of kills here in position. And there we go. Beastie goes down along with spot to India. Under big time trouble with the FAMAS in play. iFraggers, no P7 getting eliminated as well. Oh boy, Augusta.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to get things under control, but now the time is favorable for GG's Cafe once again. It's a 1v4 situation. History repeats itself. But no, he's still alive. He's all the way deep towards A long. But the man count is just too much. You have Molotov.
Of course, now the challenge here is to conquer the situation. Well, Rapid Rounds 2 be able to overcome the same, but BB1, he should be able to take care of this. Runs directly into the crosshair. Look at the weapon control, but at the moment, he knows for sure he will get the 3K. Oh, was about to get the 4K done as well. Goes for the third. Fantastic, man. This gives the huge lead for Global Gaming Cafe. Now, the question remains, will North Samurai be able to take the 2 lead here? Both in position. They will get surprise, flank from behind, and a easy peasy kills.
Flashes off from the peaks that they've made from mid. Now the push needs to happen, and Yellow Flash catches one of the supplies, 2 at the hands of 1, as Yellow Flash catches 2 players off guard. Now it's just a 3v4 situation, and headshot special.
Down. Not just go either ways, but him from doing anything else. That's a perfect trade coming up. Another player gets taken down. It's all down to Collapse being the last surviving player. 1 versus 2 situation. They need to go in for the defusal as well. They do have the defusal kit. Spam comes in, but that does not matter. Evil Prince, he gets taken down to a 1v1. The defusal was on the clock. SK Joy tries to maybe find one is important. Evil Prince with a perfect flash. And that's going to be shiny done for. Numbers are looking great for the sides of Rapid Round. All they need to do is maybe hold back and not aggress way too much. Trying to take another player down. Destroyer is able to do that to key peaks.
So the only difference is they're not going in for an aggressive push on B, but instead they are just team.
Four is right around the corner. Just waiting for that right opportunity. Smokes to block off any corner, but SK Joy will be the first one to fall down. Yellow Flash once again. This is what I've been talking about again and again. There's no trading happening. Finally, someone to stop. Shinchan is probably the last one to survive. Tries to go in for the peak. Tries to go in and take him down. But Casper is refusing. He's going in for the ninja defuse. He's able to do that. Fitato Gaming. My goodness, pros don't fake. Casper is able to do that. I got
Entirely clear. No one's actually present. Where are the rest of the players of Fitato Gaming? Well, BB knows. 2 kills removed out. And now he just needs to find the rest of the 3 players, and he might be.
finds one. Perfect take from Shinchan again. Now Casper God is the last one to survive. Goes down to a 1v1 iFrags. But you know what? He'll be going into the defusal iFrags this time.
A questionable gun, because usually you actually get 1 shot. Headshot, never mind. Slots doing all his work. 2 kills. Gets the weapon.
This is 3 Global Gaming. There's a lot of damage that Slots already did to 2 of the players. 1v1 and iFrags. My goodness, it's just volleys falling down left and right here and there. Recoil Master, last one to survive. Maybe tries to find one, is not able to do anything. And guess what? Fidato Gaming.
Execute is going all the way towards A, but turns out it's quite the opposite. We forgot about Puranpoli. He has the high ground potential, even if you toss out a smoke like that. It's good! Oh, the flash was perfect! 2 kills, a third from Ajay, as he just disintegrates to, take out Chinchan. This is not good. They need to recover this round as quickly as possible. And look at how Fidato Gaming is just taking good advantage of it. Slots is still alive, and he is still kicking. 2 kills, gets the upgrade of the op. 10 seconds left. P7, well, he waits for the timing for them to push through the smokes. Here comes the flash. P7, perfect timing. Blinds 1, second, third, and then the fourth. Removed out immediately. That's all it requires.
Taking their good time. Not really sure if Shinshan will able to get one, but look at that. It's very risky. It's very risky. But
What? No!
2 of their players. The reload comes into the picture, and that's where he's not able to find the third one.
Fidato is taking it so slow. I do think that they should maybe turn up the pace at times because they're still towards the T side. But Discount waiting for that late T towards connector, takes down Thunder. Puranpoli goes aggressive, takes down Mons. Slots as well with the follow-up, is gonna find
Tills in his way down is not able to do that, gets taken down, and it is going to be a 4 versus 5 situation. Numbers once again in favors of Fidato Gaming.
They definitely had the numbers in their favor, but it's gonna be Lucia gets a beautiful 2K with that MP5, takes on Casper, Puranpoli falls as well, but Sloppy gets the second one as well, down to 1v2, and it's gonna be Ajay gets the offer down with his own op. Mon with the naked 1v1 situation. Ajay's definitely gonna make him not defuse right now. There goes Ajay with a beautiful flick, finds him Mon.
Complete different way and are already inside the site. Ajay will be going in, planting the bomb as well. Discount killer, good for 1. Trade comes up from the sides of Puranpoli, 1 for 1. But the bomb has already been planted and they really have limited time to go in for the defusal. My goodness, Discount killer.
The Mons still single-handedly holding the A side. Ooh, Slots takes on Crazy. Another CT falling. Fidato, that was the second opening that they need. Now they can pretty easily capitalize on the A side and they can get the bomb down as well. Puranpoli gets another. Oh, almost a lineup. Could have gotten the straight transfer off.
Yeah, shuts down Casper as well. Puranpoli good for Mons. Slugs finds one onto Discount killer. Numbers seems to be falling down and Clickety Clock are just left back with 2 remaining players, Lucia and Craze. The bomb is planted and it's all down to the post-plant situation zone. Slugs is able to shut down 1, doubles it up for himself. Trade coming up from Mons. He shuts down another player. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. 2 is what he gets, and he's the numbers. The bomb gets planted and it's all down to post-plant situation. Thunder's good for 1, doubles it up for himself. Might be the third one as well. No, he gets taken down. Discount killer. They need to make a move quickly. As
Casper needs to be alive. He does not, like, he shouldn't just get picked off. Both of them clearing angles 1 by 1. Ajay still not peeking in. They know there's a player holding close connected, and there you go, Ajay. Finds the timing perfectly, Mons goes down. It's gotta be Casper with a follow-up, takes down Crush. And just like that, it's gonna be on the other hand, C4 if we were to talk about 14 frags, 17 for Discount, and there you go. Just as it was his name is gonna get picked off. With the Deagle nonetheless, Slots go for the second one. What a bang headshot. A massive way to do that. Crazy. Good for 2 for himself. Is gonna get a lot of impact frags.
walking their way through in, but somehow Ajay manages to find one, shuts down the second one as well. This gets the hopes high for the sides of Fidato to end it all here and here. But will that be possible is the question. No way Puranpoli gets taken down that way. He's trying to maybe spam some good. Praise finds one. That's going to be Lucia who shuts.
But is that going to be possible? It's going to be Slots who falls instead. Crazy. In a 1v1. Player bomb in his hand. Crush falls as well. Fidato winning this round. Almost winning this round. Still not over yet. Clickety in the game. Down to which will be. I definitely think Rapid Round is going to have a little advantage. With that being said, it's going to be the second round already getting started. Miraz gets the opening. The star goes on. Yellow with a trade. Takes on Sean. Got headshot special. Gets a follow-up. Takes on Freaky. Gets another. But Hussein still alive with his USB. Got to with beautiful crisp headshots. And this is not the way to go. It was a pretty chill round on the other hand for the T's. A really good start coming in, no doubt. It's a 3-round lead. Oh, Fury went for the one tap. Didn't get it in his corner, but ooh, goes for the follow. They find it eventually. Destroy goes down. They have the opening. They can still convert this round and maybe even recover. So getting picked off so early on in the round would have been an advantage for next level. But the thing is, they got a little bit over ambitious there when they got to opening towards the side, and that's what made them fall eventually. But headshot special going in a bit aggressive, finds the opening, gets the side control, and that's as easy as it gets. The molly to clear some corners. Two players already falling. Maybe this is next level. Taking control of the game and the map. Hussein, okay, takes down yellow, gets the second, headshot falls as well. Down to a 1v5 with the destroyer getting destroyed as well. But that is a good round, no doubt. Layoff with sound, and obviously he's gonna play time right now. Doesn't have to aggress. He has an op. But also no! He didn't have bullets. He had to reload. Really difficult position to now overturn. I still don't think he has the time, but it's gonna be really close. He has. But it was a really good.
Next level, what's the plan is the question. This time over, economy not looking that great. Destroyer does have flashes to work around with. Will that be perfect is the question. Shan is around the corner. They'll keep it together. Even if they do, Shan is able to shut them down. 1-2 is what Shan finds. Finally someone to stop him. That's going to be headshot special. Get the opening frag to deny the numbers to the sides of next level gaming cafe. And look at that positioning coming up from headshot special. It's way too aggressive towards it and is able to shut down Hussein. Finds the opening that we're talking about, and Shan has already made his way. That's not just Shan. Freaky got as well. Two players right in front of him. Headshot special is unstoppable. My goodness. Sides of next level gaming cafe, and look at that positioning coming up from headshot special. It's way too aggressive towards it and is able to shut down Hussein. Finds the opening that we're talking about, and Shan has already made his way. That's not just Shan. Freaky got as well. Two players right in front of him. Headshot special is unstoppable. My goodness. Not just one, not just two.
The player was there. Gets the trace correctly, finds the perfect lineup and gets the player down. Yes, there you go, Hussein. Wow, for the second one. This is what I was talking about. A really quick entry could completely destroy the situation, and a flash going haywire for them. Going trace correctly, finds the perfect lineup and gets the player down. Yes, there you go, Hussein. Wow, for the second one. This is what I was talking about. A really quick entry could completely destroy the situation, and a flash going haywire for them. Going completely against them, which would have played beautifully if they...
What will he do? The bomb is planted. It's all down to the post-plant situation. Connects another one. One last remaining here. My goodness. It is no! It was so close, Evil Prince. Could have maybe connected the off shot.
And they played beautifully to get those victories in those rounds. I still would say a lot of those positional wins have been because of the timings going wrong or just being off for a second. Even the flash play, it was a really good flash, but they were dodging their own pop flash. That's what that was. That's where they...
Oh no, look at headshot special. I'm not really liking the odds. Not really liking the odds of the situation at all. We know he's around the corner. He needs to find one, at least one. But that one player way too low. And he's able to shut down Fury. Not just him, but Freaky God as well. Rapid rounds are on.
Trying to still get some info. And there you go, Mikey. Feel, even though he just had a speed of 50, Mikey still was not able to land the spray there. Peaky, good for another, takes on Toxic. And there you go, they know it's an A, execute Innocent, good for one. Peaky gets shut down, Collapse as well, falls. Collapse is gonna collapse. Down to a 3v3 situation for one. Peaky gets shut down, Collapse as well, falls. Collapse is gonna collapse. Down to a 3v3 situation, Feel is barely 1 HP standing. Okay, that's just really 1 HP. Another player gets shut down, iHack. Comes in for some support, takes on Shiny, White with another, takes on Foot. Innocent with a beautiful 3k, shuts off the round. Careful of where the players can be. Toxic slowly pushing in. There's the Molly going into his heaven as well. Toxic gets the C4 down. Now it's a race against the clock for the CTs to get it defused. If they Toxic, that was a cheeky peek. May I find something with it? I don't think so. The round is what they'll find, but I do hope that they'll find something out of it. But Feel with a massive boost finds Mikey. Even before he could have peeked and understood what was happening, he was shut down. Once again, Feel Trying to get some different angles, but this could be a B fake. Really careful, get really circles. They know they can't afford to lose this, but oh well. Speed at a really good angle. Mikey's gonna go down. Viper is really low. They need to get their entry, and Collapse finds another feel as well. Yes, Innocent down. Collapse takes down.
And once again, Respawn Gaming, they do not have the numbers for themselves. Peaky trying his level best to find another one. Viper shuts down Shiny on the other side. One player out on the sides of Gamers, but Peaky finds another one. My goodness, this man is unstoppable. Peaky, 3K for him.
Get some kills here.
Yeah, the only frightening thing part about next level is that they don't have any smoke, so they need to rely on their flashes. Pop flash will be given. First kill from Destroyer, quickly traded out of the hands of Hitman. But you forgot about the huge boost from headshots that securing 1 second will be given away. Put it off with the frag. Lost out a deal much damage. And a few of Tech 9s from Nikkei's and Hyper. So the starting problem has to be the Incendiaries because it will deny a lot of time, but turns out they just push aggressive. They will find out one, but turns out Yellow Flash will find 2 of them. He finds 3, whips on the Tech 9. Can he get the 4? Yes, he does almost for the ace, but it's not.
2 situation. But looking at the health factor, it's not gonna be easy at all. Next level, they have to make a huge flank, but buying out time at this position, it may not be that great. There we go. He tried his best of the best, but by the fight, the round rapid. One more time,
Much. No, you have the Molotovs and the grenades for denials of the plant. SK Joy is still trying to find out some information. You have the doors being opened up. Oh, that is a great flick! And he's still going to get to it. Nikkei gets caught out in the action, but he doesn't have enough time. And SK Joy will be forced to run away. Evil Prince, he will secure this first. Removing ME out of the equation would start rapid round king the advantage already in the early rounds.
highly possible chances, and to grab the situation, there we go, the headshots, and they are gunning in for the play. They know for sure that, it's a high stakes game. So it's all up to Ace to get that ace, and he would be able to turn the tables. Just a matter, and the question here is, will he be able to do the same or not? Still, oh no, under trouble, but still, he succeeds a little bit, gets a 2K. Oh boy, Destroyer goes down in the same line.
Both of them doesn't have any armors, and neither is the weaponry. They have to play it safe. Some gunfights will be given. He wins the final one. He's in it for the ace. He might go in for the B plant, and that's where the fake comes into play. Nikkei will secure this plant. Now the biggest question has to be the post plant. Will Headshot secure the kill? It's going to be a tough one, but it will be Nikkei as he secures the ace for next level. 6-3. What Destroyer flashed out of his minds, but he's still alive. And he needs to commit for this defuse. It would be a tough one. Door's been opened up, still alive. Velocity doing as much as level best to just ensure that he gets the win. He commits it. Destroyer sees it, gets the kill. Is it more than enough time to get it? It would be a tough one. Door's been opened up, still alive. Velocity doing as much as level best to just ensure that he gets the win. He commits it. Destroyer sees it, gets the kill. Is it more than enough time to get it? I believe so. Destroyer, he secures it. And with it, rapid round, back again, they're in the lead. 7 in a 1v2 situation. It's a tough one to gain information, but it's also even tougher for next level because they also need to worry about which side that they're going to plant. And I believe that they've got the information right about now. Destroyer finds one. Now he eliminates it into a 1v1 situation. He had all the utilities that he need, and he decides to try
damage. A rapid round going for a 1-4 formation. Now there should be quick succession of kills here in position, and there we go. Beastie goes down along with spot for India. Under big time trouble with the FAMAS in play. iFraggers, no P7 getting eliminated as well. Oh boy, Augusta.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to get things under control, but now the Vanguard is favorable for GG's Cafe once again. It's a 1v4 situation. History repeats itself, but no, he's still alive. He's all the way deep towards A long, but the man count is just too much. You have Molotov.
Of course, now the challenge here is to conquer the situation. Well, rapid rounds to be able to overcome the same, but BB1, he should be able to take care of this. Runs directly into the crosshair. Look at the weapon control, but at the moment, he knows for sure he will get the 3K. Oh, was about to get the 4K done as well. goes for the third. Fantastic, man. This gives the huge lead for Global Gaming Cafe. Now, the question remains, will North Samurai be able to take the 2 lead here? Both in position. They will get surprised, flanked from behind, and easy peasy kills.
Flashes or from the peaks that they've made from mid. Now the push needs to happen, and Yellow Flash catches one of the by surprise, 2 at the hands of 1, as Yellow Flash catches 2 players off guard. Now it's just a 3v4 situation, and headshot special.
Down. Not just go either ways, but him from doing anything else. That's a perfect trade coming up. Another player gets taken down. It's all down to Collapse being the last surviving player. 1 versus 2 situation. They need to go in for the defusal as well. They do have the defusal kit. Spam comes in, but that does not matter. Evil Prince, he gets taken down to a 1v1. The defusal was on the clock. SK Joy tries to maybe find one is important. Evil Prince with a perfect flash. And that's going to be Shiny done for. Numbers are looking great for the sides of Rapid Round. All they need to do is maybe hold back and not aggress way too much. Trying to take another player down. Destroyer is able to do that to key. Peaks.
So the only difference is they're not going in for an aggressive push on B, but instead they are just steamrolling their way towards mid with the Tech 9. Already 1 kill at the hands of Shiny. Peaky does the same, and this aggressive approach turns out to be a chaotic gunfight that's happening from the mid side. Back in a 3v3 situation, SK Joy getting picked out from Peaky all the way from...
Quick time is what they do not have for themselves. Collapse is right around. Oh man, he just goes in for that spam and is able to connect 1. Yellow Flash is the last one to survive. 1 versus 1. Time is what it does not have. Again goes in for some more spam. Yellow Flash has been tagged so low. Does not have the time for defusal. Goes in for that peak. Shuts down Collapse.
Yeah, the biggest problem has to be the Molotov. Currently, Destroyer has it. SK Joy, wait a minute, he's just pushing aggro from mid. He gets caught out. At least he'll get 1 kill from his end. Molotovs won't be invested. I believe he will be using it. He's going to use it all the way from the CT side, but not very tricky situation. The field is currently playing as safe as possible, but that kill from Yellow Flash and Field recovering that one.
This time over, it's once again going to be the B aparts push coming up. 4 is right around the corner. Just waiting for that right opportunity. Smokes to block off any corner, but SK Joy will be the first one to fall down. Yellow Flash once again. This is what I've been talking about again and again. There's no trading happening. Finally, someone to stop. Shinchan is probably the last one to survive. Tries to go in for the peak. Tries to go in and take him down. But Casper is refusing. He's going in for the ninja defuse. He's able to do that. Fidato Gaming. My goodness, pros don't fake. Casper is able to do that. I got
entirely clear. No one's actually present. Where are the rest of the players from Strata Gaming? Well, BB knows. 2 kills removed out. And now he just needs to find the rest of the 3 players, and he might be...
Finds 1. Perfect hit from Shinchan again. Now Casper God is the last one to survive. Goes down to a 1v1 ifrags. But you know what? He'll be going into the defusal ifrags this time.
A questionable gun, because usually you actually get 1 shot. Headshot, never mind. Slots doing all his work. 2 kills. Gets the weapon.
This is 3. Global Gaming. There's a lot of damage that Slots already did to 2 of the players. 1 and ifrags. My goodness, it's just volleys falling down left and right here and there. Recoil Master, last one to survive. Maybe tries to find one, is not able to do anything. And guess what? Fidato Gaming.
Execute is going all the way towards A, but turns out it's quite the opposite. We forgot about Puranpoli. He has the high ground potential, even if you toss out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the grand finals for NVIDIA Reflex iCafe attack for Counter-Strike 2. We are back with map number 3, Overpass being the map. Pistol rounds already started. And the first round itself, let's not forget, both these teams have secured their own maps. First map on Ancient, and the second map being on Mirage Lai Gamers. And now map number 3 is the deciding factor. Starting things off, it's Recoil Master securing his first pick. Taking out Peaky in the process and placing Global Gaming Cafe in a very bad spot. But turns out they are bringing it back with PP and ifrag easy, taking out important players one by one. Which leads to Shiny leaving in a 1v5 situation, actually 1v4 situation. He picks out 1, but unfortunately, he needs to find out the rest of the 3 players. Shiny being the only player left, finding the rest of the 3 players will be a tough one to look at. Not a lot of time left, and the dual Berettas will ensure the pick, which is important to be made. And the first initial win goes at the hands of the CT side.
Definitely the first round falling in favor for Global this time. That's gonna be a change of pace because in both the previous matches we've seen it was Lai getting the first round or was on the board, but this time it's gonna be a little bit different. We can see Global starting off with lead. Lai on the other hand is not gonna invest anything in the second round whatsoever. We can see a Tech 9 that's gonna be the most of it. Shinshan on the other hand with a double flash is going to use it. I don't think so that's going to help them anyway. Definitely going to slow them down, but why did he use 2 flashes for that? Maybe he wanted someone to push in some position, but Recall Master holding WC has a decent position. Peaky as well is going to be pushing. Ooh, but BB1 already with a sneaky push coming in from Connector, pushes, takes down Peaky, gets one on to field. Still good for the third one as well. Can he find one more? Okay, drops 4. Gets the 5th one as well. It could be an ace, but oh well, it's going to be Shinshan. Finds him down, collapse, finds one before getting picked off, but nonetheless, it's going to be a 4. Okay, just one player getting picked off for the CTs. Not that big of a casualty for them, but that still is going to be 1 weapon loss. That being said, 2-0 scoreline coming in. Lai this time not looking that good, but they can make a comeback.
Yep. The MP5 SD. It's very rare to see a weapon like this, especially in the second round. But when it comes to the recoil, MP5 SD almost having a similar trait as we saw on, M4A1 silencer. It is a shaky weapon, but all in all, it still does the job. Your location isn't being given away quickly from the minimap. The traces are hidden, and it's still a great weapon on short range, but not a lot on long range. And the ones who have an AK in hand, so be careful on round number 3. Utility is still at their hands. This is their bonus round for Global Gaming Cafe. Securing this round would not only put them in a very big lead 3-0, their economy lead will be off the roofs. They'll be able to afford offs, they'll be able to afford M4A1 silencers, lots of utilities for denials, and it'll be even much more tougher for Lai gamers to secure the next future rounds. So if they have to win it, they have to win this 3rd round, or else Global Gaming Cafe, they can just snowball their way into a victory, the grand finals.
Definitely, that could be the way this turns out to be, but Lai, this is gonna be a full buy for them and they need to make the best of that. But P7 with an early frag coming into its entry, takes on Collapse. Oh, takes on Peaky, and Collapse takes down Shiny. That was an unfortunate frag coming in. BB1 with the backstab, almost finds one, is gonna have to reposition his position now. Known 2 players spamming down him. BB1, okay, he's gonna find another. 4 gets picked off. Down to a 2v4 already. He's not looking that good again. Collapse comes back, takes on BB1. Down to a 2v3. They can still salvage the situation, but they need to find one more before getting the bomb down. But Field completely out of the open is gonna get spammed down by 2 players himself. Frags holding back side, takes on Fields. Goes on for the second. Is gonna be good for Collapse as well. 3-0 scoreline coming in for the CTs. Really beautiful round and a really good economy for them as well being built up, but all that being said, it was a bonus for them and they didn't really have to invest that much. They just played with what they had in the second round itself, but that itself was good enough for them, so no complaints per se.
Yeah, not a lot of complaints, and let's not forget they have a lot of money, so AWP will be invested, so is a lot of utilities from the start of Global Gaming Cafe. Like gamers, unfortunately, they'll be forced on an eco round, so they need to make do with some utilities. Oh, first frag's already been made, and it's Recall Master with the first frag. Picky goes down, and alongside, not a single trade will be made from Like Gamers' end. But very difficult situation for the players to be in, but they have no other choice but to be aggressive, at least trying to find an opening pick or 2. With Recall Master being only on 19 HP, it's gonna be it will be difficult for them to hold all by himself in towards the stairs. So he decided to just play in the site, just play accordingly with crossfire ankles. But turns out he will find yet another one, and this time it will be Field who gets picked out. 3v5, not a single player from the start of Global Gaming Cafe have been eliminated just yet, and this will be even much more tougher for Global Gaming, knowing that this round could also go at the hands of the side of CTs. And no information will be given. Only 3 players are still playing close all the way towards A long. We just have to wait and watch. Immediately push on will be made towards the A side. Recall Master finds one while BP gets picked out. Recall Master is still alive though in just 19 HP. For a moment there I thought we would see them get a weapon upgrade, but Recall Master is currently in big trouble. He needs to run away, but it's too late. He catches him off the act. There goes the upper. There goes another one, but you still need to worry about the man count. The players from the player P7 and Shinchan immediately rotated all the way back from A to B. With the help of Connector, they will make sure to find the final player and give them the huge lead that they require. 4-0.
Oof. In the end, it was down to 1v3, man. Shiny did take it a little bit more farther than the team could have, but it still was not that bad. He found 2 extra frags before getting picked off, and 4-0 anyways coming in for Global Gaming Cafe. This time they're not in for any mistakes. They're not at all gonna afford. They can't even afford any mistakes this time. Last match, they know even just losing that one round completely got him obliterated ever since that single round. But on the other hand, P7 finds Shiny, pushing out of Monster, collapses well, still holding. Okay, he's gonna wait for that headshot angle, and there you go, collapse, finds P7. That patience is definitely gonna get rewarded. iFrags now spotted, but takes on collapse with the wall bang headshot. Not the headshot, but wall bang definitely coming in for him. BB1 as well with the crossfire is waiting for someone to overextend there. 4 on the other hand takes down iFrags. The player holding that position or anchoring that angle is gonna get shut down, but BB1 with the trade for himself as well takes down 4, down to a 2v3 right away. And where exactly are both the players still holding? Shinchan pushing in from behind, takes down Shiny. Oh, takes down Peaky, and still down to Fields. Holding by in construction, but this is not gonna be that good of a position for him. Needs to get 1 frag at least before rotating, and he even needs to find the bomb. It's not gonna be that easy for him. With just 20 HP surviving and 3 players on the other hand, and the bomb has been dropped in front of them. Just outside Monsters Field with a really good jiggle peek. Finds Shinchan, gets the second one as well, down to a 1v1. But nope, this is not gonna be the round. He clutches Recoil Master, completely punishes him, and a 5-0 scoreline coming in for Global Gaming Cafe. Completely flawless until now. Beautifully done. They're not even gonna let them find one round on the board, whatever happens.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking strong. A strong start for Global Gaming Cafe. They have all the utilities that they need. They even have the ops. And for live gamers, once again, they're at their full buys. They also have an op too, so PK's got to be careful though, once again in towards mid. In which, in fact, he will be free. He'll be met with iFrag easy though. Smokes and grenades will be used to toss out and to try to burn out some utilities being tossed around from the T side. Shiny will detect one of the players, and he won't be able to get the kill, but instead he'll be able to tack some damage towards Recall Master's end. Shiny already on 25 HP, so he's got to be careful while he's making a push all the way towards the Bandit side, actually towards toilets. So all in all, once again, Global Gaming Cafe are not going as aggro as you'd expected it to be. They're just playing it passively towards the side. The push will be made. iFrag easy, immediate information towards the bomb. And now the CTs have information from it.
CT is getting the sound cue, and the positions as well are going to capitalize on that position. Collapse falls, the Peaky with the trade takes on BB1, but iFrags is still alive, gets Shiny, gets Peaky as well. Now down to just Fields, and even he is completely revealed. Fields down to a 1v1 now with just 23 HP again. Not in the best possible position, but Shinchan on the other hand, where exactly is he going to try to push into? His position now spotted to his connector. Field knows where exactly he's going to be pushing in from, but still has the need to check behind him. Down to a 1v1, and there you go, Shinchan gets the rest of Field, and that's how you do it. A beautiful round once again coming in from Global. But the thing is, Baba, every time it's just one player surviving. That's how close Global is cutting. Even if they get the man advantage right away, they still are not able to hold on to it for a long time. The second they start over pushing or they overcommit, they start falling one after the other, and then it all gets down to the 1v1. And if they lose that, it could be completely a big blunder for them. But till now it hasn't happened, and I hope that doesn't happen either. But there's still that was still a risky play.
Yeah, it really was. And once again, with the tactical timeout being used from Live Gamers Lounge, they are met with a decision either to go in on a force buy or just a normal buy. And I mean, at this point, 6 rounds back to back, this is definitely going to hurt for Live Gamers. Overpass, it's very difficult to get those important control right, especially towards connector, the place where ifrag easy was holding on to, not only getting the confirmation on the c4 draw but also holding all by himself without any utility support or supports from his own teammates. Being able to hold a site like that is definitely proving to be very influential for global gaming's end. Once again, Live Gamers just made a decision to go all out towards the A side. That clearly shows that they are desperate in a need of an initial pick, knowing that they are currently in broken buys, Tech 9 and full armor kits to hopefully get some good weapon upgrades from their end. Although from the CT side they don't have AKs, but an AWP would definitely help Live Gamers to hold long-range gunfights that's been happening towards Chinese's end. So right now, lineups all the way towards the CT side, actually towards the green trash boxes. But turns out the first frag, it will be Recall Master once again, taking out 4-dash, placing LA Gamers in a very difficult situation. It's like history repeats itself. A second kill will be made, immediate refrag. And Recall Master, immediately information being given, falls back to safety, but now he's afraid all the way from A long, in which he sees one of the players' huge peek, who definitely catches out, but Recall Master is like, alright, I'll just do it another time. But he gets picked out. 3v2, the peaks, very powerful from Shiny. That's clear, that immediately clears out the entire side of P7. He needs to figure out a way. The FP9, he finds one, but doesn't get the second. Post plant, they have the defuse kit. The immediate removal will be made from iFrag Easy. And Global Gaming Cafe still continues the reign of terror. 7-0. Live Gamers, they're running out of strats.
Man, the streak is just not ending for them. Not even giving away one round. That's how serious they are about winning this. But just absolutely phenomenal performance. Not even making one single mistake there. Obviously making mistakes there, but still not ending the round in a loss. That's what I'm focusing on, and just I'm impressed, no doubt. On the other hand, this is going to be a full buy coming in for IE, and as far as the positioning goes, this looks like a full B hit, and there you go. A lot of smokes being used, some mollies as well being done by the CTs. BB1 still holding monsters, is not gonna expect a player pushing in behind him. Peaky finds one, 4 falls as well. It's gonna be BB1 tracing one through the smoke with a headshot, takes on Shiny, expects one more, Field falls as well. Beautiful wall bang through the smoke once again, expecting. Anticipation is the key here, and that is definitely working in their favor. Collapse takes on Shinshan. And just like that, he's gonna get traded right away. An 8-0 scoreline, 4 more rounds left, and economy is just not an issue for the CTs anymore. And on the other hand, the Ts are definitely gonna be going forward with the loss bonus this round, and that's the only thing that's gonna keep them alive per se. But they really need to figure out what exactly is not working in their favor and what exactly is not letting them get the site control and the plants down as well. Even that's something they've been struggling to find since the past 4-5 rounds. Shinshan with the early flash to its fountains is definitely going to slow down the push if something was coming that side. But BB1 with the grenade play, waits for the grenade to break the door. The second attempt is going to peek in, finds one, spots the second one as well, gets a lot of info onto that position, which still is not gonna overcome it. Just look at the discipline. Beautiful.
Yeah, and the best part about it is that Live Gamers, they haven't traded him out yet. BB1 has been a menace towards this place, especially on a map like Overpass. Global Gaming, they're just, showing how great they are on, off maps like Overpass and, maps like Anubis. Actually, not Anubis, Ancient. Apologies for that. But focusing on the round. 50 seconds left for Live Gamers. They finally have control on the side, but P7 is just racking out havoc all the way from the backside. And BB1, he does what he does best. 2 kills back to back, which leads to Shiny, left all by his lonesome. No information being given. It's all the way towards the B shot, hoping to find an opening pick or two. He only has 1 flash. He could use a pop flash to at least blind one of the players. But he's been met with 4 angry players from the side of Global Game Cafe. They're already in the site, but Shiny finds one, taking out P7. Needs to find 3 more. And Shinchan He's slowly making his way all the way towards the backside, all the way towards connectors. Might be able to find the huge pick unless and until we might be able to see Shining do something incredible. That's one more kill. Another. Oh boy, this is doable now, but time's running out. He doesn't have a lot of time. And just like that, we will see Shinchan winning the entire match just because of the time being running out. Once again, close encounters, but it's still not enough. 9-0. 9 unstoppable kills from Global Gaming. And Lai Gaming, they still have no answer for it.
They definitely have yet to find a way to counter the CTs right now because they are on a roll. A 9-0 scoreline, that to a grand freaking finals. Baba, this is just absolutely unheard of. This crazy dominance, just absolutely beautiful, man. It's absolutely impressive, no doubt. That's a lot of absolutes. But anyways, Recall Master waiting, holding with his angle, holding with his op as well. Knows there's a lot of players, takes the flick, instantly falls back, instantly repositions. He still knows they're gonna push into his position. Frags, gets fragged out instead. That too with a frag grenade. I like the frag consistency in that. Shinchan goes for the AK trade. Okay, he's gonna find the spray transfer somehow through the wall after all. P7 pushes out of connector, but it's gonna get denied by 4. Down to a 1v2. Shinchan knows his position. There he's gonna swing out, takes the fight. Not gonna find the first spray, but second spray does land eventually. And with that, it's a 10-0 scoreline. And Lai Gamers, oof, that is just not a good look for them right now. The way they dominated Mirage, that was just on another level, and this was just on another level. I don't know what to say to this. Baba, what do you have to say to this?
This is the grand final, Spy. I mean, it's 10-0, map number 3. We'd usually expect to see, players going back to back, but like Gamers, they just want to go all in. iFrag just removes all 4 players while they were trying to make a huge play in towards the B side pit. Yeah, sometimes, going aggressive just like that definitely doesn't work out. It might work on Mirage, especially on B apps, but not on a map like Overpass, especially when you're pushing all the way towards Monster. It's just like a free kills when you have smokes and grenades being tossed out like that.
That was definitely a dead-ass spray, man. It was a deadly spray. No one was able to escape from it. They were gonna push in, they were just gonna rush in, but that was completely a blunder instead for them. An 11-0 scoreline, that becoming a bloodbath instantly the second they realized that they had made a mistake. The second they walked into Monster Smoke, they were almost mugged and they did kind of picked off. That being said, this is going to be the final round in the first half for Global Gaming Cafe. Will they be able to find this with a 12-0 margin? That is absolutely phenomenal. But this time it's going to be Recall Master holding connector with his op. A really good angle. A really good angle. Gets the reward. Shinchan as well covering from Fountains. Is going to take down Collapse, pushing into that position. Once again, Lai Gamers down by 2 players already. 3 waiting outside B. Still waiting to figure out where they should go. But still playing very passive this time.
Yeah, they just don't want to give away their positioning just yet, and Lai Gamers find out the opening. BB1's been picked out. A barrage of kills and clutches that they've made from the side of Global Gaming have been removed out. Now they just need to worry about the rest of the players. 4- finds out another one, and this time it's iFrag easy. This time, it's 2v3 situation. The op from Recall Master is just removing players out one by one. The flashes aren't working out. The smokes, even though blocking lines of sight is not enough for Recall Master to push through the smoke and get those clarification of those kills. I mean, now with the information being given up, the flashes being tossed around from the side, it's Recall Master all by himself trying to hold it as best as possible, but just get dinks out of the head from the AK-47. 2v2, Lai Gamers, they could end it out, but Shinchan decides no, we're gonna end the first half on a 12-0. P7 goes out, now it's a 1v1. Shinchan, can he hold out the first half on in full 12-0? No, it does not. The first half, ladies and gentlemen, Unfortunately, it's not going to be a 12-0. It will be 11-1. Almost a first half victory for the side of defense. And now second half, 2 rounds for Global Gaming to win the grand finals for NVIDIA Reflex iCafe attack for Counter-Strike 2. What once, first half and second half were looking pretty dicey. I mean, at the first half, it was Global Gaming who had control. Live Gamers, second half, it was all this. But Overpass, suddenly, you see how much of a good control Global Gaming has.
Yeah, that's what I've been looking at. Just the way they've played everything, just the way they've been aware of almost all the positions every single round. That just shows their presence in the game and their presence on the map itself. But Lai finally finding the first round on the board is now gonna be looking for the second one as well. Collapse holding backside is gonna get collapsed itself. 5 frags. But just with a jiggle, one tap, shots, connects all of them. Field goes down, Shinshan finds Peaky, and there you go. Last but not the least, 4 peaks in, and P7 will be the one finding him to himself. A 12-on-1 scoreline coming in for the Terrorists. Now going to the match point of NVIDIA Reflex iCafe attack. Absolutely massive. Just one more round is all they need, and they will be the crown champions of this season of NVIDIA iCafe Attack, powered by ZOTAC Gaming. With that being said, let's take a look and let's see how exactly that's gonna go. And is it gonna be the final round, or we still have something to see from Live Gamers? They still have some tricks up their sleeves that we're yet see, and there you go. It's gonna be Shinshan, pushes in, takes on collapse. Peaky go for 1, instantly gets traded off. Shiny finds BB1 as well, but iFrag's still not ready to get picked off. Takes down Shiny, down to a 2v3 retake. The bomb has been planted. P7 waiting outside monsters, has a really good position, is gonna be expected, but still there you go. iFrags is just not stopping, man. He's completely out-fragging every person in this match. 4 gets picked off, feel it down to a 1v3 retake. That too with a 5-7 is not gonna be able to land the shot, and P7 pushes in. That aggression does not go unrewarded and is gonna get the frag and the victory for Global Gaming Cafe with a 2-1 victory in this finals BO3, Baba.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, here are your victors for NVIDIA Reflex iCafe Attack. Give it up for Team Global Gaming Cafe. They've shown their presence on map Ancient. They've shown how powerful they are on Overpass, despite having some major hiccups on map Mirage. We have finally concluded this entire tournament. Team Gaming Cafe, Global Gaming Cafe, securing this entire tournament. Although map number 3, I sort of kind of expected a huge fight between them, especially from Live Gamers. I was actually curious to see how the OT plays would have handled out, but it turns out it just ended up being a one-sided map after all. Series point, Global Gaming Cafe will be your victors, and that is it for the rest of the tournament. Once again, huge shout out for ZOTAC Gaming and NVIDIA for sponsoring this event. This tournament would have been, this wouldn't have happened without you guys. So once again, a huge thank you. And also make sure to, check out the NVIDIA graphics card, the 4000 series, 3000 series, the best in the market. If you want to have some higher-ended, great FPS quality gaming, make sure to check it out. And once again, Pi, before we end the stream, do you have something else to say?
It was an absolutely fun time. We really had some really crazy matchups coming up against each other, and it was all thanks to NVIDIA that we got to see this. And that being said, guys, do not feel free to check out NVIDIA Broadcast as well. Another NVIDIA product for you guys, definitely, that I am using right now to look like I'm in heaven. But anyways, that's gonna be it from our side. Thank you for streaming in. Thanks for tuning in as well. Bless you, everyone. With that, this was me, Paikas, and alongside me was Baba. We were your casters for the day, and yeah, thanks for tuning in, and have a good day. Keep gaming, and that's all for tonight.